All right, guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the tournament. It is going to be single faction, and as you guys did vote last time, I will be playing Warriors of Chaos. So it should be fun. Yeah, man, we're good. Let's have some fun. Let's party. Let's get it going. All right, game should be starting up here in just a second. The brackets are live, so let me let the players know that the brackets are up and they can start playing their games on tournament number 658. So far, since Total Tavern has come out, we've actually hosted 658 tournaments. Pretty crazy, man. Time flies. All right, brackets are up. Brackets up. And there we are. All right, perfect. Cool. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's going to be good. We're playing Warriors of Chaos. Our first match opponent is Kislev, which is a very difficult matchup, but we're going to do our best to find a way to win that one. So we will do our best. I believe the first map is, let's see, is it Celestial Lake? I think that's what it was. Yeah, Celestial Lake is the first map. Cool. Okay, let's close that out. Perfect. And now switch on over to the game. Yeah, Warriors of Chaos are really fun. We can do a lot of like neat builds. Phone says, are you afraid of facing the Warden? Well, if we both lose our first round games, it's certainly possible. I got Subutai on Kislev, which is, I think, a bad matchup for Chaos, and he's a good player too, so it's going to be hard. St. Blackwater, thank you for the 10. Really appreciate it. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. All right. And don't worry, guys, we'll be back to doing some earlier streams soon. I love streaming at night. For me, it's just, I don't know, I enjoy it a lot more. That's why we typically do it. But yeah, I'll get back to some of those early streams once the summer weather passes and everything. Be getting up a little earlier and all that sort of good stuff. So, RK on the Everchosen. He seems risky. Old Archie. All right, Warriors of Chaos. I don't know what my previous build was. I always tend to struggle with this one, but we'll see what schemes we can cook up here. So let's get the army blocker up. There we go. And get our army picked. So Chaos, do I have a build against Kislev? Let's see. No, that's Chaos Dwarves versus Kislev. These guys versus Kislev, that build doesn't feel super great. Neither does that old lore of magic. Yeah, ogres are banned. Yes, correct. So the Chungus kingdoms are banned because they're just a little too strong. A little bit too strong, yeah. There's some glaring bugs with Ogre Kingdoms too, like bugs with the entire faction that make them very overpowered in multiplayer also. Saint, thank you for the 10er, and I'm putting 10 down in hopes of a Pwn versus Turn match. Dude, odds are decent, you know? I always run into Subutai and I always run into Pwn. Those are the two players that I'm just like always encountering. So he's going to have the really nasty shooty boys. The ones that can have 3 traps, which is not something I'm looking forward to dealing with, so we got to watch out for that. All right, so we got these guys looking good, and now for our Lord. Lord choices are interesting here. I think that this will probably be a fine range of options, and we can get this, and do we want that for any reason? No, probably just those 2 spells. We can keep that and call it a day. Armored Trolls are good, but the problem is Akshina Ambushers are really, really good. Akshina Ambushers can shut down the Trolls very effectively now, whereas before, they didn't really have anything quite like that. So, you were able to cackle a little bit and do your thing, but now we're in a completely different age. Still, I do think a couple Armored Chaos Trolls are probably pertinent, just for mass and whatnot. But they can get terror-routed and also potentially struggle against some of the other scaries there. All right, so let's move you guys in. Like so. Yes, good, Anakin, good. Build my Chaos army. Man, I hate it when factions I like become OP. Yeah, it always feels bad. It always feels bad. It's cool having the underdogs, but yeah, it happens to the best of us. Okay, so unfortunately, Skull Crushers are terrible. As far as other choices go, let's see what we got in the mix here. Let's throw you in, and do we want to use a Mark of Chaos on that bad boy? Might not be a terrible idea. Alrighty. Forsaken in this matchup don't feel super good. Severed Claw feel definitely very strong. I think they're pretty much an auto take, although we have to be a little bit more cautious with the Marks of Chaos, because Severed Claw do require a Mark of Chaos. Just join, we're in round 1. Yeah, we're in round 1 of the tournament right now, so I've thought about Dragon Ogres. They're kind of an interesting idea in theory. I mean, they have a lot of HP, and they can certainly fight, mass relatively well, but they're a little bit risky. Summoners of Rage, what do they really bring to the table? Magic damage, which against Kislev isn't like the most pertinent thing in the world, so I wouldn't put too many marbles on that. Just be a Khorne fan. Khorne versus Kislev is, you can win it with Khorne. I mean, you can win it with Warriors of Chaos too. It's just difficult. It's difficult. Oh, I wish the Swords of Chaos were good. That's one of my power fantasies for sure, is that the Swords of Chaos being like a meta strong pick. That would be super cool. How can we make these guys work? Do we want anything here? Buna is an option too to try and take down like Wolfhearts and those really like OP units that Kislev does have, but it kind of sucks to bring your entire caster around one unit, but I guess that can be the meta to an extent, right? Alrighty, so let's slap a couple of you guys in. You, alrighty, looking solid. The Cockatrice, what does that thing bring to the table here in this matchup? Terror Route isn't very useful against Kislev. The AoE debuffs are okay. Chariots are a bit of an issue, but I think with Armored Trolls, we shouldn't have too many issues dealing with them. We'll have to see. And 1950 here, checking points. Yeah, who are you playing? Who are you guys all playing first round? Anybody in chat playing in tonight's tournament? What do we got? What do we got in the old docket for all of our mighty champions today? I would be curious indeed. All right, so let's get you. I like that. That actually feels like kind of a cool build. One of my big power fantasies is a Hell Cannon. I like want to make Hell Cannons work, but I don't know. That's so risky, especially against a good player. Although it is unbreakable and can do some damage, I suppose, against like bunched up Kislev Kossars, but yeah, I don't know. The Hell Cannon just feels a little bit janky if you ask me. All right, we got two of those. We got this. I like that. Now we have 1,700 gold to spend on the remaining units. Marks of Chaos. Did we use them all? We did. You're doing Tzeentch versus Khorne, says Hadries. All right, that's fun. That's actually a fun matchup. The Warden faces Norska. So we got High Elves versus Norska. All right. Alrighty, perfect. So where are we at now? We got a couple of horsemen here. Chaos War Shrine is another one that I would absolutely love to use if I could. Yeah, what about mass? We're going to be dealing with mostly things in the woods. That's going to be the epicenter of action that we're having to face. Things in the woods, yeah, they're annoying as hell. They're a very irritating unit. Looking around, do I see anything else that we want to bring? Mutolith Beast against Kislev is terrible because all their hybrid shooting can just take that thing down way, way too easy. So typically you're going to be having a bad time there. Let's get one of you for fast reinforcements. And do we want Spawn for any reason? I don't think so. Summoners of Rage are a cool choice, but I think just the Armored Trolls are going to be the way. Though them getting chased down feels pretty bad. Chaos Knights in this matchup? Let's see. Kislev doesn't always have like the most AP, I suppose. Swords of Chaos could be kind of a funky pick. I don't know. It's probably pretty janky though. All right, I think we're about ready. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. Let's fire it up, see what happens, and go from there. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Good luck, have fun, Subutai. Let's have a good game. Yeah, I mean, Severed Claw's an auto take. They're really good. They're straight up one of the best units on the roster. So you gotta bring those bad boys if you can. A Stinky Giant? No, Giants would be terrible. The problem with Giants is that they're just gonna get crunked by the hybrid shooting. They'll just get 6 Kossars with their pistols and kill it, which feels pretty bad. If Kolek had access to some sort of healing, like if you could bring, because you can only bring a Nurgle Sorcerer as a Lord on the Warriors of Chaos roster. But yeah, we'll see. The Chad Warriors. Yeah, Warriors of Chaos are a pretty, actually surprisingly balanced faction for, you know, the fact that they have access to so many different units. You would think they might like find ways to be OP, but I found them to be pretty balanced. I mean, I'm looking at the stats right now on the website. Warriors of Chaos have a 44% win rate. Currently, Kislev is sitting at about 55. So definitely, or towards the upper echelon. But I mean, 45% is totally fine. That's like within the range of acceptability, you know, because, you know, if you account for different player skill levels and, you know, obviously tournament versus casual, all that stuff. Yeah. Use the Changeling to turn into a vampire count. Yeah. Unfortunately, you can't cast Invocation on non-undead units. So that's something to consider there. Alrighty, so we're going to get you guys up ready to party. So we are on this map for our first one. Okay, let's get you, and then we get you bad boys ready to go. So we have our character goon squad. Severed Claw, I'm curious about where I want to bring them. We could go over here. On the back, yeah, Severed Claw probably wants to be fighting up with the boys. And then these guys, tricksy hobbitses, dude. Very tricksy hobbitses. Let's do this and do this. So it'll be our main core moving up, and then we'll kind of get you guys moving over in group 2. So we have some basic marauders and stuff. We have some good quality units. You too, Aaron. Good luck, have fun, Subutai. Alrighty. Yeah, so we'll see if this works. You know, I got the classic Festus. The big thing is just making sure I don't get caught by those damn trappers and just punished, right? So we do have the Incarnate Elemental. Ooh, very scary. And Incarnate Elemental, Ice Witch, Patriarch, So basically an SE healing blob, which I'm actually happier to face than the alternative. I did bring some Chosen Halberds, not sure how well they'll do, but give it a good old college try. I do have my 2 characters here, so I'm hoping they'll be able to take down the Incarnate Elemental and push that thing back. I always get matched with Subutai. I was like thinking, I was going to ask my web developer, I'm like, is there some weird thing on the tournament generation algorithm where like we are just destined to play? It's funny because he and I like practice together all the time, so we kind of know each other's schemes and whatnot, which is very funny. But I did bring some Chosen Halberds, and I also got Severed Claw here. So we'll probably send the Chosen Halberds over here to hold this objective for now, and move the Severed Claw this way. Because Severed Claw should be able to battle that Elemental Incarnate pretty well. Defending the home objective here shouldn't be too bad, especially if we have some Chosen Halberds sitting on it. We can call in, you know, fast reinforcements like Marauders and throwing axes and all that good stuff. So, yeah, so we're going to hustle over to the point and see what happens. We do have a couple Great Weapon Marauders. They're good to go. And I almost brought Rancid Visitations. I probably should have, but Stream of Corruption is very good against Kislev, the old wind spell there. So I wonder if the Beast is going to move in. I think my 2 characters can probably... Oh, I accidentally brought his Blade ability. Oh, God, dude. So it begins. Yeah, I accidentally brought the Blade. All right, let's get you guys moving up. Could call in some Marauder Horsemen for a little bit of utility poke. Probably not a bad idea. Just get one and, you know, keep them honest here. I would like to capture the objective initially. That's going to be pretty big for us. So let's move you guys up. And he might rotate over to the other point, but like Chosen Halberds are going to be a pretty menacing wall to get past. He's got a Blizzard Caster? No, Heart of Winter. Okay. So he's trying to force blob SE fights and basically just cackle at us there. Yeah. Okay, let's get you guys around here. We got the Horsemen chilling. They're just going to wait in the tree line. Oh, ambushers. Okay. So we know where the ambushers are. Let's do this. Get our characters moving here, here, and here. And those are the Wolf Hearts? Yeah, those are the Wolf Hearts. So they're just going to start punishing a couple of my Marauders, but we just want to get the objectives initially. And then we can call it a day. Festus needs to go healing blob. And let's get that objective if possible. Those ambushers are incredibly tough for us to actually stop. It's very hard. Let's get these Dragon Ogres too. Get them over there. And, you know, it's better the ammunition go there than on anything of value. So we got to watch out to make sure Festus doesn't get popped in the face. And we do initially get the objectives, which is good. So we'll move this up, and then we'll call in some of you guys. Move here and see if we can get a little bit of pressure going. Festus trying his best to make sure he doesn't get popped. We have some Marauders here. Let's get the Chosen moving up, see if they can get a fight. Pull you back. Here's our characters. And there's going to be a Heart of Winter here, most likely. Severed Claw. We don't want them getting shot by ambushers. So a lot of nasty firepower coming down. But we just want to make sure that our healing can mitigate most of that. And cool. So you guys are going to be creeping here. We have the Summoners of Rage, a couple Chosen moving up. And yeah, one Marauder's going to... A couple Marauder units going to get pounded, but... There's not a whole lot I can do about that, to be completely honest with you. All right, so a couple Marauders going to be trying to engage here. We'll get Severed Claw moving as well. Chosen Halberd's going to sit back. And we're going to basically be sacrificing a couple Marauder units. You can see it's not too much value that we've lost, but it's still unfortunate. All right, let's go see if we can get those Wolf Hearts real quick. And get a Stream of Corruption going down on... we do have a couple choices here. Yeah, we want the Severed Claw back. We don't want them to just get pounded by these like armor-piercing ambushers, right? So we got one pack trap out on those guys, which is great. And now we can take our character blob and move over here. Move you guys up, move you guys up, move you guys up, and see if we can go fight under the trees, which I think would be solid. Now for reinforcements coming in, let's just get some basic Marauders just shielded, just to come out and reinforce that point. And it looks like they might actually opt to go here and here, so we'll take a little bit of a brawl there. And now Festus is going to be thinking about engaging in the forest here, but that's not going to happen, so let's pull back. Keep juking here. Houndos are back in recovery, and we have the Dragon Ogres here. I think we're fine on the side point. We just need to, you know, anchor this and not take damage on anything terribly pertinent, right? So Sorcerer is getting a little bit crazy. Festus still providing some nice healing, and the Dragon Ogres can start pounding these guys, actually. Let's get the Hounds up there, and as far as this point goes, we need to get some Armored Chaos Trolls in there, I think. So let's do this, and this, and this, and call in the Trolls, and the Troll Toll will come eventually. All right. So there we go. We've gotten an engagement. Some of these Kossars are running, and we do have access to the points right now. Let's charge in there, keep these guys back. Chosen have got an okay little fight there. Let's get these Summoners of Rage and get our Horsemen down and under to start throwing at that thing. Yeah, pull back this way, get our characters to engage, and we've taken a little bit of damage, but nothing like terrible. Again, it's just basically crappy Marauders, so we're not too stressed about that. All right, so let's get our characters going after you. Summoners of Rage can turn around, and we have a Stream of Corruption, which I almost want to just save it all for healing, but Stream on that is pretty good. All right, so these are going to be some Mordheim Beowulfs. We got Armored Chaos Trolls coming in, and yeah, we got some Marauders we can reinforce over here too. He's charging into Halberds, though, which is actually very good for us. All right, moving back here. One unit is broken, and the ambushers are now coming in. So let's see if we can avoid that. Get these guys back. Get you guys re-engaging here versus the big man. And now call in some hound units to scream this way. Move you guys up. Move you guys up. And yeah, the trolls are going to get in and give the dirty to these guys, which is outstanding. Do this. Get on these guys. And now we have the blob fight we're kind of looking for, right? This is what we're all about. That guy's getting pounded. We got you. Move the Marauders up. Need to get the Severed Claw into combat. He's kind of playing into what I think will be decent for us here. The other side fight's actually not going badly either. We're not taking too much damage. We got his big man a little bit low. Is there any way I can cast a Fleshy here to save these Dragon Ogres? Might not be a terrible idea. All right, so Severed Claws made it in. We got the Marauder Horseman. Let's just keep throwing. He's going to be healing here, which sucks, but we do manage to catch a couple skirmishers. And where are those hound units at? They're still taking their sweet time. All right. Move into the ambushers there, and we do get the big beastie in a little bit of danger. Let's get you back. Throwing axes in position. Hounds coming around the side. So go, 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 go there. And in the middle, we're actually folding up the Kislev army a little bit, which is nice. Let's call in some more armored chaos trolls. I think they're going to be pretty sweet for pushing up the middle. All right. So yeah, we get like a Heart of Winter, but it doesn't even really do anything against these type of units, right? So that's good for us. Let's go here. Let's go here, get these ambushers, and go here. So the fact that the value is even is pretty good for us. So let's get on that Patriarch if we can. Move these Chosen up, and on the backside, I think we're looking pretty good. Let's get some more Horsemen moving up. Get them parking here. You guys keep throwing your throwing axes, and the Festus Blob is in great shape. But more importantly, all these like skirmishers in the back are in big danger. These Axian ambushers are being pressed pretty hard. Let's kill that Patriarch if possible. And I'm going to save my mana for healing right now. That's the game plan. All right, so Armored Chaos Trolls. You guys head over to this side. We got Chosen Halberds moving up. Armored Chaos Trolls here doing good. And did we get the Patriarch? He's in a little bit of danger for sure. Let's get him. My opponent does have healing too, though, so we need to put some respect on that as well. All right, Hounds, do your thing. You guys have managed to press them back pretty good. Forsaken aren't going to be nice here. I think the Swords of Chaos might actually not be the worst thing in the world here. We're up in value a little bit, which I'm very happy with. You know, that's certainly not easy. It looks like there's a Hound unit here, which the Snow Leopard. Unfortunately, the Armored Chaos Trolls might just get stuck fighting it. Let's get you guys down and under, and a couple of Hound units. We can hide them in the trees here and see if my opponent notices. Get some Marauders moving up. And yeah, cool. So we bashed that unit. Ammunition's running a little bit low. Let's get on that Snow Leopard. And I think, you know, I was kind of crapping on the Forsaken here, but I think we need speed to get up here quick to help us out. Chosen, unfortunately, finally get broken. Looks like there's going to be another Heart of Winter going down, which we don't care too much about, to be honest. I don't think that's going to be too bad for us. Fortunately, these Hounds keep getting caught. Let's see if we could like run them back and do our thing here. All right, Festus, how we looking, buddy? We probably want to heal the Severed Claw, just do a single target heal, which I think will be very nice. Let's get the Horsemen, have them start throwing javelins at the big man. And I think on the other side, how are the Armored Trolls doing? They're doing okay. They're fighting the Mordheim Beowulfs, which is a little bit ugly, but we're keeping the value close, and we are up on points, right? So that's outstanding. All right, more Marauders with great weapons, please. We have the big beastie in a little bit of danger here, and Festus just simply doesn't really care here in his little blob of happiness. Ooh, our back point's in slight danger, though. We need to maneuver over and maybe protect that. I think we're okay here, so let's get the Forsaken to cut across and split the difference to make sure we don't lose that spot. This tree line's been good. Let's keep moving up, pressing the big man, and looks like there are some Beowulfs coming in. So let's get you Hounds, move you over here, and keep throwing. And yeah, Festus just living his best life, man. Really, he's living the dream. All right, Forsaken, maneuver over there. Hound units back this way. Let's get you guys moving up in the center here. And once again, a lot of the ambusher units are having some trouble. We should be able to actually get these ambushers here. So let's get the Wolfhearts there and you guys here. All right, come on, Festus, keep that healing blob going. Keep the old party alive. All right, so we got Armored Trolls. Let's lure his mass cav corps into the trees. Those are Winged Lancers. Certainly no small foe to face here. Get the Forsaken moving in. A couple Chosen sitting on his back objective, which is going to force him to send a unit there eventually. All right, so let's go Mortis Engine here. We got a little bit of Hound pressure. Going to be jumping on those Wolfhearts in the back, and the Marauders are also going to be getting there. So Armored Chaos Trolls doing their jams. Festus, probably do we want to go back to the healing blob? The Mortis Engine, I guess, here isn't that good against all these like Beowulf type things. All right, so we need to save up for an overcasted big man here. So let's have you, Houndos, get on those Axian ambushers, and we need to go back to... Do we have enough for an overcasted? We do. All right, Eocold, it's time for you to really shine, buddy. It's time for you to get it done. So we're up in value, but again, he's got a lot of healing too, so it's not like it's like free real estate here. Let's go after the big man, see if we can chop him down here. We do take down the ambushers in the back, which is nice, and those ambushers are now down. Trolls here doing good, but not amazing. And how are our horsemen looking? Yeah, they're hanging in there. They're trying their best. Swords of Chaos, I don't know how well they'll do. Let's go after the old character here, see if we can finish him off. All right, Festus, Good job, buddy. Let's go the healing elixirs. I think it's a little bit stronger here. What are these? Winged Lancers? Those are Winged Lancers. Yeah, so let's keep looping around and seeing if we can avoid those. All right, Hounds. All the ambushers have been taken offline. Let's unsummon some of you guys. And we do manage to hold on to the point, which is pretty big. Let's actually keep a couple characters there. Okay, so the Patriarch just went down there. That's really nice for us. Trolls do get routed, but they're going to be back here, so we can reroute those guys. Call those in, and let's get the dreaded Swords of Chaos and see if we can like break open the side. That actually feels pretty badass, so let's do that. I think we have enough like of a points lead where we can kind of take our sweet time with this. And Hound units, yeah, his thing shouldn't be doing, it shouldn't be having its Mortis engine anymore. All right, Festus and character blob. That Exalted Hero of Nurgle is such a beast, dude. He's such a good character. All right, let's unsummon you. Let's get these horsemen coming over under, going after the big man here. And yeah, we got a lot of Hounds. Marauders have made it to the point. We're going to need I think we maybe need Swords of Chaos over here to help fight. How cool is it that we're getting to use Swords of Chaos, right? That's like just rad, you know? Festus in a little bit of danger, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get you. A couple Armored Chaos Trolls going to make their way back in. And now we can win on a single cap. We do have that going for us, so that's cool. Our Armored Chaos Trolls move in, go after you guys. A couple Hounds can assist. Swords of Chaos can also attack here. And we need to keep your boy Festus alive. Let's go Mortis. He's pretty much healing capped anyways, so we're going to try and get over here and see what we can do. All right, so we need to like start Helm's Deeping on the back objective. Let's get you over here, because it could come down to that. He's got the double cap on us pretty solid. So Severed Claw is going to be making its way over here. Festus should be doing the Harbinger. Was he not doing his AoE at the moment? That's weird. Isn't that weird? Certainly feels that way. All right, Swords of Chaos moving in. A couple horsemen going to come and try and save Festus, so let's just sacrifice them to the gods. And yeah, can we get those abilities? I think that's a terror route right there, so I think we're okay in that regard. Now we can start just sending Marauders and Marauders over to the back objective, because we can definitely win on one, but it's going to take a sweet amount of time. All right, so Festus might have been saved there. We'll have to see. We do get the Swords of Chaos coming in, and we're going to pull them back right now. Let's go back. Let's get you guys here. Get the Swords of Chaos retreating. Severed Claw moving up. Couple horsemen. Looks like he's going for a push on my home objective here, but if he leaves too greedily and too deeply here, Swords of Chaos peel off those Winged Lancers, we might be able to just reclaim the side objective. A couple Trolls are on the run, though, for sure. All right, horsemen, keep going. Severed Claw, you guys pull back, and let's get some more great weapons over there. Move you guys up to the point, and we're going to have to Helm's Deep this one. It ain't going to be easy, but maybe, just maybe Festus lives here. Let's get these characters in, let the Swords of Chaos fight for a moment. Swords of Chaos do provide a Guardian Aura, which is pretty badass. So we got that going for us, which is pretty neat. A couple horsemen do overextend there, but we do have adequate infantry support here. And yeah, the Swords of Chaos aren't doing badly. I think they might have given Festus enough buffering now that he's going to come back, and then we can make our stand on the home point, which is going to kind of be my goal here. So I'm going to pull Swords of Chaos back, send these into the big beastie, pull you back to that point, and yeah, then we're going to retreat. Yeah, dude, we got the ROR Chaos Knights, no mere Chaos Knights. These are the things that are the real deal, dude. All right, so you guys keep grinding it out. Festus is going to move back and put on his healing elixirs and try and heal. And it looks like it is going down now, which is good. It seemed a little bit buggy for a moment, but all right, so our back point is like adequately secured. Now we can put some like tertiary pressure like right here. I don't know how my two characters are doing. They seem to be hanging in there pretty well against those things in the woods. Swords of Chaos go clear these bad boys out, and Festus can waddle over there and prepare for the Helm's Deep. Get you back, get the Armored Chaos Trolls in there to help out a little bit, and we'll get some more Hounds to move into. If we beat Kislev here, I'm going to be very happy with the start of this tournament. All right, so he's retreating. No surprises. He's playing cautiously, preparing for his Alpha Strike, but if I did my math correctly, we win with just one. And my characters might be able to just re-wrestle this point too. I don't even know what this sword thing does. I think it's like bugged. We're going to try it out, see what we can get done. All right, let's attack the big beastie and just get instantly terror routed. Swords of Chaos have anchored back, and now we can pull the Swords of Chaos and try and intercept some Kossars while big Festus moves over to the side. And yeah, I think we get it. If we reach 1250 before he reaches 1,000, then we straight up win on 1 point. So I don't know if he's done the big math in his head yet, but we're going to get some Chosen Halberds over here. Like, this is not going to be an easy point to wrestle from us, guys. Yeah, so Festus is going to stay back. We're going to play it smart and just let our characters grind, because that's what they're good at, right? We'll send in a couple Marauders. I don't think that hurts. But these characters are just such chads, dude. Helm of Many Eyes is pretty good, too. It gives melee defense. So we got that and that. Let's keep grinding out those Kossars. Chaos Knights pulling back. Festus is here. He's ready to go. Got a couple Marauders. Got you. And Festus is going to be there with his sweet healing auras. And yeah, overall, these characters doing the work. Eocold's a raid boss, man. He is very, very powerful. So we reached 1250 before he reaches 1,000, which means that we are going to win the game, assuming... Oh, forgot about these Dragon Ogres for like 10 years. All right, look at that. We found it. We found the scraps. So we might even be able to get this objective back, which is good because it means he's not putting pressure on the other point. But I'm not going to take any risks. I'm just going to hunker down. There's no way he's going to be able to bully us off our own defensive point with chosen halberds and swords of chaos at like full health. I mean, this is just looking like bread city for us right now. Even have a couple severed claw in there, right? So, all right, keep going, boys. Dude, these heroes of chaos, man, they're doing some serious, serious work. So keep grinding it out. I'm tempted to push over there. It's like the temptation is pretty real. Yeah, so we reach 1250 before he reaches 1,000, which means that we have enough to win on 1 as it currently stands. You almost had a triple cap to win the game, Pone, with the dreaded Eltharion. Oh, hell yeah, dude. You'll have to tell me about that game later, my friend. All right, get some more of these guys out. Perfect. Just get the Marauder Legions. See, now he's starting to realize it. He's like, oh shit, I gotta go for that back point, don't I? And then the problem is we still have these characters, or at least Eocold's going in like an absolute linebacker here. He's just going to be fighting over that point all day. Let's do some unsummons, guys. And we got the guys in the front. Festus going to go up with his heals. Swords of Chaos. Oh, hell yeah, dude. This is what it's all about. The last stand. The hold of holds. Let's keep these great opens moving. We can use the Stream of Corruption, but let's wait for an opportunity where it's a little bit more set for us. How's Eocold Chad Brass doing? He's occupying their attention pretty hardcore, which is outstanding. All right, let's move you guys up. Just engage. We can get some armored chaos trolls to chase as well. Looks like he's going to pull back. He's just trying to kite me with Kislev shooting, which is fun. And now we just make our last stand, dude, and just have like a million capture weight here. We also do have some dragon ogres, which is, if I unsummon them, it would have been way better. Because, we would be in a situation where we would have a full health dragon ogre right now. But, everyone makes mistakes. It's all good. Alrighty, so we're eclipsing the point barrier. Here it comes. Here it comes, dude. Yes. All right. So on the side, what do we got? It's going to be some old winged lancers. We'll send the ogres of dragonkin over there to get that. And the chosen halberds should be pretty meaty here. Let's pull you guys back. Get these screens up with the shields, and then we just get Forsaken. We just need as much cap weight as we can to prevent him from getting it. He doesn't have a lot of time. He's really cutting it close. But I would imagine the Alpha Strike will come in very soon, or at least it should. All right, let's get you guys moving up. Fighting him off the objective there a little bit. Let's pull you guys back in. We got you guys ready. Festus is like, hold, sons of Nurgle, hold. All right, let's go do a little bit of poke with this guy. Swords of Chaos are at the ready, General. And we don't really have a whole lot more to call in, that's for sure. Dragon Ogres will pound these things, hopefully, although they're very low health, so maybe we just kind of chill nearby. All right, so Chaos dudes are fighting him over there. Let's get you in and you, going like so. Try and keep these great weapons functional. Festus is going to wait back with the last line of defense. We move out the initial waves of pressure. And let's get another horseman up here. They can hopefully take down some of these skirmishers. Swords of Chaos, I think piling into the blob will be pretty good. Oh, he's trying to snipe Festus. That's actually smart. I didn't see that coming. I thought he would shoot something else, so we can juke that a little bit. All right, Swords of Chaos against Mordheim Beowulfs. Won't be the prettiest fight in the world, but, we'll see what we can do. Festus is waddling back. Now we have the chosen halberds intercepting their prize, which is exactly what we wanted. Festus is breaking, but if he just holds a little bit longer, that's a big win for us. All right, Swords of Chaos, get in there. Let's get our horsemen moving about and start throwing at this big man. Yes, good. Let's get some hounds for just speedy capture weight. Forsaken can move up, engage against these, and yeah, there's no way in hell he's getting this in the next couple seconds. I could even probably go AFK at this point. Hell yeah, we won a tournament game with the Swords of Chaos against the OP Akshina ambushers. Sign me up, dude. Sign me up all day. I can die happy now, and we might even be able to ninja that side point if he's not paying attention. Granted, I don't think it's going to come to that. Yeah, because we're up in value too. I just played really conservatively here, but we probably could have pushed him off objective 2 earlier, but why take the chances when you can just Helm's Deep, Make him fight on your terms. Alrighty, so we got you, and that's it. GG, baby, let's go! Hold Grandsons of Nurgle, that's right. That's right. That was a cool game. That was a real scrappy one. The hero squad was clutch. 2,200 on Eocold, 1,100 on the Nurgle hero. Severed Claw did okay. Chosen Halberds ended up being pretty chad, but they also came back twice. Armored Chaos Trolls helped hold the home point. Dragon Ogres held 800 value. Swords of Chaos didn't really get a chance to play. They just came out, but let's go, baby. Let's go. Eocold did end up kind of getting karate chopped in the end, but it wasn't enough. Let me see what he had to say. GG, well played. GG, well played. I think we won the game when we caught his ambushers out on the side. That was what did it for us. All right, let's report that. And we got Warriors of Chaos. I was expecting sleds, dude. I hate sleds when you're playing Chaos. They're such a nightmare. Granted, trolls can block them up a little bit, and they are expensive, so. versus Kislev. Hey, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Alrighty. So let's see how we're looking for the next round. We got a couple games going, so thank you guys all for joining tonight's tournament. Sorry, Pone, our dreams of if I lose my next game and you win, we might still be able to have our Duel of Fates tonight. So here's tonight's tournament, SFT. We got Archeon repping the boys. And a couple rounds of finish, so it looks like we might have had a drop there. Yeah, so that was just a normal drop, no adminning. Couple games left to finish here. We got Sleepy Lion versus... can't quite read that there. Jeff and Umais battling it out. So far, round one winners are Hadries, Catholic, Platypus. I don't know Platypus is playing tonight. That's fun. Ghoul, myself, Blood Penguin, and a couple other cool folks as well. Alrighty. Yeah, Sisters of Avalorn are a really fun unit. They're a very fun unit. Yeah, the Dragon Ogres didn't get a fair shake, to be fair. Here's the thing. The Dragon Ogres were being shot by like an Akshina ambusher and like 3 Kossar pistols. And they still held my blob together for a moment. So it's not like it's not the worst. I don't know. I still like Dragon Ogres against Kislev a little bit as like I don't know, but the Swords of Chaos might be better, honestly. Although I brought the Dragon Ogres because they could stop Kislev cavalry and also kill the things in the woods. The Swords of Chaos are kind of like, it's an armor-piercing Chaos Knight unit, which is, in theory, good against Kislev, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, Pone, you just needed 10 more seconds to win your game. I know. Those can really those ones can burn the most. Let's see here. Talking to Subutai a little bit after the game. Well, the thing is, Chaos was the first faction that got me into Warhammer. When I first started playing Total War Warhammer 1, I just like loved the Chaos aesthetic. I thought it was so heavy metal, and then Empire was one that I really found to like really soon after as well. So really, like, Empire and Chaos are my favorite, hands down. Why does Stern hate the Dragon Ogres? Yeah, no, I like them. I like them for sure. Let's see. Christian, I have no idea what that is. Yeah, they have less models, the Swords of Chaos. That's kind of like, I feel like they could use a rework. Like they have like 24 models compared to 60, and their damage isn't even that much. Like Chaos Knight has 53, right? And these guys, I guess the Swords of Chaos do have armor piercing, and they have like just better combat stats by quite a bit. They have pretty much 10 more stats in each department. They also have this weird charge ability and Guardian and ITP, which Chaos Knights don't have. So, like, understandably, you're getting some more benefits, but I don't know if it's worth it. Like, it might even be worth it to just get some, like, Khorne Chaos Knights, right? Like, use one of your marks. Hey, Brian, no worries. Turin, you went 2-2 in your first tournament with only Khorne. That's really good. That's a solid achievement. Khorne is not an easy faction to win with. Although this season, there's been a couple champions who picked them up. I mean, if we look at the current win rates, let's see. So going here, we brought Kislev down to 54%, baby. Warriors of Chaos are at 45%. We got Khorne is at 43%, so they're starting to go down. There's a couple really good players who play them, but aside from that, so far the Pit Lord factions have been, strangely enough, Vampire counts, and Chaos Demons are not surprised to see that. Demon units in general are just kind of haggard. There's a couple good ones, but it's not enough to carry a whole roster, in my opinion. Nurgle, I think, can come back up. I think if the right people play Nurgle, they can definitely win games. Like, I actually don't hate Nurgle against Kislev. Like, Festus, 2 Exalted Heroes of Nurgle, and then, like, all the good great weapons they have and stuff. It's not the worst. What new race would you like to see added? I would rather see them flesh out the current ones, because I feel like we have a lot of good stuff. But, yeah, I'm always down for new factions. I think it's a lot of fun, but I would rather see them flesh out the ones that we currently have. No, Power Grab is allowed in this tournament, yeah. It's allowed right now. That's something I've had on my mind, is the power grab mechanic. But since the entire season, we started with it, CA is gonna fix it soon. I know they are. I had a meeting with them the other night, so hopefully that'll happen sooner than later. How would you make great unclean ones better? I would probably honestly give them like a Mortis Engine effect. I know that is kind of like a meme, but like it actually is lore friendly for them. It makes sense, right? That they have some sort of aura of pestilence. Because then, Nurgle could bring like, a great unclean one and have it be their Mortis Engine. And, it's 1,800 gold for a slow Mortis Engine. The Vampire count one's 1,400, so yeah, I don't know. They just like need impactful abilities. Why don't we ever see Herald Hammerstorm? He's only good against undead, and even still, he's only really good against vampire counts. Against like Tomb Kings and stuff, if you're fighting on a blob objective, he's really good. But on big open maps, he can be kited, and he's super expensive. So Herald Hammerstorm is really only good against, like, I would say vampire counts. Not very good against Coast because they spread out too much. So maybe that's why. And you don't see counts being played a whole lot right now. Yeah, Herald's cool though. It's fun that you have him. You know, it adds some nice flavor. All right, so we got Sleepy Lion finishing up their game here, and we'll be starting soon. What new Empire units will they get? There's a handful of Empire units. Warhammer Army. Here we go. No, that's 40K. I'm trying to find it. It should be on like a wiki somewhere. Let's see if I can find this here real quick. Well, there's like a Grand Master, which is like an Empire Duelist hero, which would be cool. You have the Celestial Hurricanum. You obviously have a ton of different Empire legendary characters. Like Luther Huss would be super cool as a legendary warrior priest hero that you could bring. I do think it'd be really cool to see, Elspeth would be fun. Like Elspeth coming in with Colleges of Magic would be just the shit. Like if you got like a Deathcaster Dragon Lord, and on top of that, the Empire could bring generic legendary, like Lord slot casters, dude, that would be so good. Ogres are just overpowered and bugged. Yeah, ogres are just stupid. I'm pretty much going to be banning ogres from my events until CA fixes them because they're just so much stronger than every other faction, and they're bugged also. Yeah. I actually had a modder tell me that when Ogre Kingdoms like launch units, they cause the unit to take fall damage as if they're falling off a wall because of the way they work. So they not only do bonus damage in that way, but they also seem to be immune to being knocked down and stuff, which is really broken. So and staggered. So yeah, screw the ogres, dude. They're bullshit, you know. All right, so let's do this. Nurgle builds. All right, so let's do this. We got the signups. And let us go ahead and advance the Swiss. All right, next round. Here we go, baby. Let's have some fun. All right, we got Barbaric here is our next opponent. Good luck, have fun to you. Let's get it. And the next round is live. Okay, let me share with everybody. And we're live. Cool. We got one buy round, looks pretty normal to me. Should give you the adequate point. Let me check if he got it. Okay, let's refresh this and do that. Okay. So I don't know where we're playing this one. Where are we? And, I was like in some like random lobby somewhere. Okay. So we'll have to see what the next map is for the old Warriors of Chaos. The dreaded Hordes of Darkness. There we go. Got the lobby code up. One little admin thing and we'll be going and having a good time. And there we are. Swiss points. Cool. I really like playing Warriors of Chaos, man. Ogres became really strong in patch 3.0 because Creative Assembly changed the way that like the knockdown works for them, if I'm not mistaken. And the way that the ogres interacted as monstrous infantry. And the faction pretty much got broken in that patch. Yeah, that's as far as I understand it. All right. Oh my God. Do we have a Nurgle mashup? Dear God in heaven. It's happening, dude. Oh my God. Nurgle versus Walk. Do I have a build for this? What am I even doing, dude? It's probably going to be Kugath, isn't it? It's going to be the big man Kugath coming to take all the candy. Uh-oh. All right. So we got Nurgle. Apparently Nurgle won the first round, and now they're playing us. How do I play against Nurgle here, guys? All right, I like this build. This feels adequately annoying to play against for old Nurgle. I think it does. All right, but it's a little outdated, this build. Let's see what other stuff we can bring in here, okay? So we cut that. I don't think we need that. Do we need that? We got you and you. We got this. This is going to give us... That's potentially useful. Probably don't need that. Dude, you guys, I'm going to bring a fun build here. It's got to be very different. And I believe we are on the Imperial Road. Yeah, all right. Nurgle. It's Nurgle time, I guess. It is Nurgle time. So we got to deal with the hordes of Nurgle. Sounds like a job for yeah, sounds like a job for your boy Kolek. Is he finally going to come out of retirement here? Maybe. Maybe. Please let the mountain god come. The mountain god would be pretty cool, for sure. It would be pretty cool. But yeah, I got a fun build. I think it'll work fine. I'm feeling pretty confident about it. Let's see. So what is Nurgle going to be doing here? So probably this and this. Have we used our marks of chaos? Definitely. This build I'm using is super outdated. I'm like looking at it right now. I'm like, God damn, that build is old. Need to change some of these beasties up here, man. Okay, is this any good against them? We got you and you, just for a little bit of pressure. We got these and these, which I like. On the center point, dealing with those like stalwart ass infantry is going to be a bit of a problem. Are Chaos Knights good against Nurgle? I always wonder about that. Like some badass Chaos Knights. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, look, if you're asking me if Chaos Knights are worth it, they're always the coolest thing ever. So of course we're going to try and find a way to squeeze some old Chaos Knights into the build here. All right, so we get you. The Swords of Chaos call. Oh, so all over the place with my marks. Okay, so let's do this. Let's throw you guys in there. I like that. All right, that looks pretty good. Warriors are always welcome. As far as heroes go, Herald Hammerstorm. I wonder how Herald would do in here. The Hammer of Harry is what his ability is called. So cool, dude. Yeah, the fire damage is relevant. It is. It definitely is not terrible. I think like basic aspiring champions might be good. Nurgle probably won't have like good enough, like really good DPS to wear through them, so that could be something to take into account here. All right, this build's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoy this one. Are Armored Chaos Trolls good against them at all? I feel like bringing a Armored Chaos Troll probably is prudent, although they are pretty susceptible to like terror routes, and I don't know how well they do against like toads and those sort of things. All right, so let's get you. We do, of course, have the cultists to worry about, which are going to be pretty annoying. Harry the Hammer, baby. Is he going to make his debut here today? Find out. Find out today. Okay, 1,100 gold here. Get you, cut your abilities, and then we can just slap in one more Marauder and call it a day. All right. I think we're all right. You guys think it's going to be double giant? Well, one way to play against Nurgle is you can actually, Chaos can blob with Nurgle now. I still think it's not good because Nurgle has more poison than you. But you can use a Mutilith Beast with Festus and like Aecold, and oh, you know, I probably should have just done that. That would have been easier. But the problem is your boy Kugath is the best blob fighter in the game. His Mortis engine is the strongest. He has a massive amount of AoE debuffs that he can do. Nurgle also has healing army abilities, so playing into that like playstyle for them, I think, is a big mistake. Don't bait us with Harry like that. I'm sorry. I brought something really cool though. This build's off meta. I have the Everchosen. Yeah, the Lord of the End Times himself is coming to figure this out. Okay, I got pinged in Discord. Let me see. All right, and we're all good. All right, perfect. So we got Lord of the End Times up in here. He's going to be causing massive havoc. We have a whole bunch of Marauder Horsemen, or Horse Masters. So it's a really fun build, actually. It's like it's kind of old school. A little bit of horse pressure here. Some Marauders will hold on to the back objective, and we have Hellstriders who are going to be trying to do a little bit of side pressure potentially. Muty Beast just going to be chilling out, you know, thinking about his life while Archaon causes some pressure here, and we'll get you. Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. The Everchosen with the Slayer of Kings. Dude, Archaon was in the thumbnail for tonight. How could we not bring the Lord of the End Times? I would imagine my opponent's ready. I'm expecting Kugath. Either Kugath or Festus and Double Exalted Hero of Nurgle, which is actually what I fear the most, but we'll see. Okay, so it's going to be Kugath, which we're more than happy to face. All right, so let's get up here, press this a little bit, and get you Hellstriders kind of lurking around, looking to have a good old jolly time. Muty Beast will be good, and these are Chaos Warriors with great weapons. All right, Archie can go for picks on like that Beast of Nurgle and whatnot. I think that could be pretty nice. So let's move over here and see if we can kind of contest the middle while also keeping your boy back. Severed Claw is going to be our next call out. Archaon's going to go for that Beast of Nurgle, and it looks like Festus is throwing his stinky over here at us. Not surprised to see that. All right, so are these Marauders? These are Chaos Warriors, and these are Marauders of Nurgle. Okay, so we're just going to kind of lurk nearby and see what we can get done. Let's move up. Festus throwing his toilet seat stuff. So let's start javelining Homeboy down with the big javelin pressure. These are Marauder Horse Masters, so their DPS will be considerably better. And we should be able to out-skirmish the Nurgle Horsemen. We do actually see a couple Nurgle Horsemen right there, so yeah, they're in the old woods looking to skirmish with me here. All right, so let's get these guys to go here, and these guys, Archaon, can kind of lurk nearby. Mutolith Beast is going to be hanging out in the center, and we will call in the dreaded Severed Claw. So Severed Claw is just nasty here. All right, so yeah, we have the skirmishing advantage, I think, with the Horsemasters. We can just maneuver out in front of his army here and cause some pressure. Let's go ahead and get around, see what he's going to call in. I thought about charging there, but yeah, it was some Furies called in to counter us, so we're taking a little bit of poke. Nothing too crazy, though. All right, I'm happy to just throw at some of these warriors here, too. You know, they don't have shields, so I'm okay with that. Let's get the Mutolith Beast moving in, going after the Beast of Nurgle, and we can also do the same thing with Archaon, doing it there. Do it. And yeah, we just kind of keep maneuvering and kiting and having fun. All right, Archie getting in. Let's see if we can use the Slayer of Kings to kill this thing very, very quickly. Should be able to, although so far we haven't really hit it. There we go. There's first contact right there. Let's just get you guys back, kite back with the Horsemen. And wow, we've almost already killed this Beast of Nurgle. Holy shit, that's some DACA right there. All right, so how are we doing? Beast of Nurgle's looking like it's dead already. Holy shit. That was some damage right there. All right, so let's get you guys over, see if we can help those Hellstriders out. So we took down the SE right away, which is a massive win for us. And now we can just kind of peel around this way. And do we want to do any sort of back pressure? We could do some like back pressure with Trolls and see what we can get done there. All right, so you and you are here to party. Archaon and the Beast are going to retreat. So we want to get the big beastie out of there if we can. Let his shields regenerate. And we've already taken down one of the foul creatures. So that's good. And Severed Claw stands at the ready now. So it looks like they should be getting taken down. And here the Marauder Horsemen can just kind of keep poking and moving. And let's get some Marauders heading towards my opponent's back objective with the Trolls. And we'll see if we can wrestle that one. All right. So far so good. The Mutolith Beast is going to heal pretty much to full. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our Marauder Horsemen and play this really kind of annoying mobile style of play, right? Let's get the Mutolith Beast back here. We got you guys chilling on the objective. And we're going to go pressure my opponent's back point now with Archaon and all the company here. All right, Horsemen, keep going. Muty Beast can just run away. I could call in some Hellstriders to protect it, but we're going to just keep retreating away. And then eventually it'll turn and fight. All right, so let's move to the back point here. Let's just kite the Furies, no problem. We can yield the middle objective. It's not too big of a deal. Just pull back and defend this one. And we got the Swords of Chaos and other cool stuff there. Now Festus is moving this way. So that was a really good Stream of Corruption, actually. Kind of caught me sitting there. I got Burning Heads. Unfortunately, these are Chaos Warriors, so it's not going to be the best. And let's get these Hellstriders here to countercharge. And the Severed Claw can move in, start going after the Marauders. You can go in. And we can go in here now that he doesn't. Wherever Kugath isn't, but guys, is basically just where we win games, you know? It's where the magic happens. All right, so let's move up, take his back point here. And we just kind of keep bouncing around and trolling and doing all that sort of good stuff. So Chaos Knight's next could be pretty badass. Granted, he's got too many great weapons on the field. So Archie's going to get in here, and it looks like it's going to be a call-in of some Exalted Plague Bearers, which won't do a whole lot for him because of the presence of what's it called? The Accursed Beasts. All right, let's get you back here. Let's do some Hell Scourges, pull you guys in, have you go help intercept there. And now we just park on the objective, and we bash his back objective here, and then use Burning Head on the big boys on their way in. All right, so Severed Claw is still doing good. Toads should be in a little bit of danger. Let's reinforce here, get this Exalted Hero moving up just to provide some steady capture weight. Now we do steal the home objective, which is outstanding. So those guys got absolutely hunted. Let's pull around here, capture this objective, get these trolls going. Now Archaon and these guys can move in if we want to, but we did take the back objective. So we're playing like a very mobile kind of Smash Mouth playstyle here. Granted, he's ahead on value, which is pretty crazy. I don't actually know how that's possible, but I guess he is. I guess he is ahead on value. Do we have any sort of healing? It's probably all from the Muty Beast, actually, I would wager. Yeah, just like his skirmish here against the Mutolith Beast has been pretty damn good, so I suppose that's the issue here. All right, so let's keep moving, keep doing its thing. Archaon, you and the boys gonna go pound some of these guys. Let's get a big Burning Head right down the pipe on them, and Horsemen just keep maneuvering back. Get some Marauders to move in and fight here. And the Severed Claw can head towards the middle objective now, while the Mutolith Beast needs to be protected. We need to get something to shut down those skirmishers. We're gonna get a couple of Hounds and see if we can move up and do it. All right, how are we looking here? Yeah, kiting those guys back. Archaon got the fat Burning Head of the gods. Hopefully he'll be able to do it, and the Mutolith Beast is in trouble. Let's get you. And you guys hunt here. We need to stabilize the Beast. The Beast has been what's been losing me the game, is my sloppy play with the Mutolith Beast here. All right, so Marauders have arrived to the point. Currently battling some of these foul Chaos Warriors. Let's move you guys back, Severed Claw. We don't want them fighting great weapons. And the Hound units, we have successfully caught his Horsemen, which is really good. Unfortunately, though, it's a little too late. We do lose the Beast. So that was very sloppy for us. And how's Archie doing over here? He's trying his best. Let's use Slayer of Kings. We definitely need another Burning Head. All right, let's go to the middle, see if we can get some Javelin Fire. I think killing Kugath here is going to be pretty much impossible. It's going to be very, very difficult. We have the Expiring Champion. And what sort of infantry can we get up here on the quick? Yeah, a couple of you guys. Mutalith Beast is back, so maybe that thing's going to be able to do a little something. I'm not sure. We can throw some Javelin Fire here, just like park and try and wrestle that objective. That's a really nice pick, though. The fact that we got all those horsemen is quite huge. So now we'll do a sandwich there. Stream of Corruption going down. Archeon a little bit in over his head here. Let's drop a big old burning head like so and see if he can get out. We don't want the Lord of the End Times to be falling here or anything. All right, Muty Beast is on its way back in. A lot of my opponent's value is tied up in the Mutalith Beast, so I'm feeling like it's okay. So let's park you guys here and you guys here and see if we can get that point back from him. Archeon does get a fat burning head, almost takes them down, and maybe these trolls can stabilize if Archeon stays nearby, because he actually gives a leadership buff, so it's pretty good. All right, move in. Let's unsummon you guys. Severed Claw, slowly wearing down those halberds, and we do steal the middle point, so that's pretty big. Managed to get that one back from him. Trolls hanging in there. We'll save up for another burning head. Archeon still putting a lot of pressure on the back objective, and the Mutalith Beast is being an absolute chad. Hanging in there. All right, so we managed to steal that point, which is outstanding. Let's pull back, pull back. Every little thing matters here. And now Archeon will have another burning head in a handful of seconds. So we're going to keep the Lord of the End Times going hard there as you guys swarm in and try and take them down. Our horsemen have finally kind of been compromised, which sucks, but it is what it is. And we need Archie and company to really, really just get some value back here. Although he's getting kind of beat up by something. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's something. All right, let's get Archie out of here. Feels like he's having a little bit of a hard time. Back objective, let's get some horsemen or Chaos Knights with of Zinch seem cool. They do magic damage against toads, so, you know, what's not to love, right? What's not to love? All right. So the back objective is going to fold up. Middle objective belongs to your boy Chungath here. And, yeah, his great weapons are trading very well into a lot of my units, which is certainly stressing me out. All right, let's do a little unsummon, some housekeeping. I feel like we're losing this game a little, actually. I do feel like we're losing it. Yeah, Archeon's running. Oh, that's what was doing it. It was an Exalted Hero of Nurgle. All right. So is the Muty Beast still alive? It is. All right, so we managed to take the back objective, which is good. Here, these are Marauders. Let's go get the Chaos Knights over there to Royal Rumble. Archeon needs to keep running away from that hero there, and just we can just start Spirit Leeching him, although I guess he has healing, so feels kind of bad. All right, so Archie, keep running. We need to get him a little bit of support. Let's unsummon you guys and get the Chaos Knights moving up, and you guys move up to the middle. Move up to the middle. Kugat somehow is at half health. I don't know how the hell that happened, but let's not ask questions. Let's just take what we can. All right, couple Hound units. Let's move in and go here, and let's have Archeon turn and just take this guy down now. So Archeon's going to turn and see if we can take down that exalted bad boy right there. All right, let's get a couple throwing axes moving up. They can start pressuring Kugath. Let's get Chaos Knights into the back of those Marauders. Although this is a square charge right here, right into the Plague Toads. That's going to be a huge value for us. And Muty Beast is still alive, so he's able to provide a little bit of emotional support here. Archeon with Slayer of Kings, you can see how quickly he can kill things. Like, he almost already killed this Exalted Hero with his, like, 1,000 damage he has, which is absolutely nuts. All right, let's pull back. Let's do this and move into these Marauders here. Move you guys up. And did Archeon get the kill? Ooh, man, he just bullied the hell out of that guy. Jeez. All right. So let's take down that Exalted Hero, if possible. Throwing weapons here. Chaos Knights have done a good job. Mutalith Beast, still Mortis Engineing, which is great. And yeah, Chad Kaon, the Ever-Chosen, baby. Let's go. Oh, man, what a beast. All right, so now Archeon can just let those guys chase them off. Here, the Severed Claw's done its thing. So these are Toads. Let's go ahead and engage against the Toads. Kugath might just die to throwing weapons here. I think we're back in the game now, baby. I think we're back. That engagement, killing that Expiring Champion, was really good. All right, so that's good. Let's get you here. Get the Severed Claw moving up and doing its thing. And now we're going to save for a couple of Horsemasters and see if we can get like a big Alpha Strike with those. Chad Kaon could try and finish off Kugath, which honestly at this point I could save for this Slayer of Kings, but I don't know. Swords of Chaos, not Swords of Chaos, but the Armored Trolls. Let's get them in, or not Armored Trolls, damn Horsemen, whatever the hell those things are. They're guys riding giant metal horses. Ooh, this is dangerous. I don't want to be losing Archie here. We need to get back. Kugath is, again, one of the strongest fighters in the entire game, so we need to pay some respects to that man. 1 and 1. All right, let's move you guys up and put you in 2. We can do this. Archeon can drop a Spirit Leech on Kugath here. And we're going to see if the Muty Beast can go in and get the killing blow on him. Dude, look at the Chaos Knights of Zinch, though, with the magic damage. How good that is. It's incredibly solid. So we get the Spirit Leech. Kugath looks like he's going to go down. So I think we got it. I think we're in good shape. Couple of Horsemasters coming in. Oh, the Mutalith Beast with the KO. Come on, baby. Bring him down. These Marauders of Nurgle. Yeah, Chaos Knights can help out there. No problem. All right, so we took down Kugath, which is something that not many Chaos Lords can say. Certainly rad. And we'll get some more great opens moving up, and looks like he's pressuring my back objective, which is undefended, so we'll take a couple of these guys to go for it. I knew that Muty Beast had it in him, man. He was a real trooper. He stood through this battle tooth and nail, and he earned his prize. Archeon probably has some good value. 3,100. Hell yeah, dude. He still got it. Still got it. Old but trusted. All right, so we've broken the back of Nurgle now. Basically, now the Lord of the End Times is going to be bringing the End Times to old Nurgle here. It's a Mutilith beast. He did his part. He came in. You know, he had that nice KO blow, and he was a absolute champion of his people. All right, Marauders, move in. I would like to unsummon the Muty Beast. Keep Archeon nearby. I could probably unsummon Archeon, but I feel like unsummoning the Lord of the End Times is heresy, so we're not going to do it. And just get a couple throwing weapons here. Severed Claw moving to the back point. And this guy can chill here. Let's reinforce the middle with just some of these guys. You know, make some annoying capture weight if possible. A couple Marauder Horsemen still throwing away here. I have to say, I'm really happy with the Tzeentch Chaos Knights. I feel like they're kind of a cool, weird niche pick because of the magic damage and how hard they wreck toads. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a little something to it. We can have you guys just stay and fight, actually. All right, Archeon, we have a Spirit Leech. Let's go use it. And yeah, this game's in the bag. Mutilith with the steel chair all day, man. All day. All right, how are we looking here? Chaos Knights have routed the forces of Nurgle. And Spirit Leech can be used on these guys. Whatever, it's fine. We almost threw that game with our sloppy play and letting the Mutilith... Like, we shouldn't have had our... We should have shut down his horseman way earlier. I did such a... He did a good job, and I did a bad job. That's for damn sure. He's going for the honorary kill here against Archie, but we're going to intercept him here with all the boys. Should be able to head him off. Toads with their javelins. Severed Claw battling toads is great. And let's get some armored trolls. Move those bad boys up. That's going to be it. GG. Let's go. Archeon, man. Battle tutorial says. On his way to the USA after... oh, man. Thanks for keeping me entertained. Hey, man, I hope everything gets better for you. And here we go. Good value on Horsemasters, not to be expected. Mutilith still pulled 1,400 despite getting dunked on. But really, guys... The carry in that game was not the Chaos Knights as much as I would love to say it, but it was the Lord of the End Times. 3,200 value, you know, big burning heads on the Exalted Plague Bearers, Spirit Leeches. He just absolutely trash canned that Exalted Hero of Nurgle. That Exalted Hero of Nurgle came out thinking he was going to take down the big Chaos Headman. No, dude. No, not going down like that. Which Chaos Knight variant is the best? They're all better in different matchups, right? Like the Tzeentch one is really good against demons or factions that have physical resist. The Nurgle ones are just generally good. Like they're kind of an all-arounder because just poison and tanky is good. Khorne is good if you're facing like vampire counts and you want matte fire damage to counteract healing. And Slaanesh is not bad either if you're just looking for straight DPS. You know, so they're all good. All right, perfect. So here we are, Archeon doing it, and we're off to a good start tonight. Yeah, the Tzeentch stuff's fun. Warriors of Chaos are rad, man. Let me say GG to my opponent here. GG, well played. It's definitely very annoying as Nurgle to have to play against a lot of horsemen. It's not easy for him. Tomorrow we're doing Age of Empires. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be an Age of Empires stream. I really had the itch to play some tournament games tonight, so that's why we're here. Alrighty, so let's refresh this. I think we're one of the first ones to finish. I gotta save some of these builds. Yeah, the Kugath guy, he got plowed pretty good. I mean, he was sitting there for a hot minute. Did my opponent report the score? It looks like it. Okay. Subutai won his game after the first game, so he's strengthening our tiebreaker, which is good. Platypus won against Sleepy Lion, and I don't even know what Platy's playing. Let's see. Okay. All right, sounds good. So we just got to do a drop here. We'll drop you. All right. So we just got to drop here, and then I just have to edit somebody's score, and we should be good. All righty. Outstanding. We're good. How you guys all doing tonight? Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, saying Age of Empires has been a little bit dry. Aren't there other people streaming Age? Or I guess everyone's just kind of waiting for the next expansion, huh? That makes sense. Try sending Severed Claw with Aecold against Kugath. Yeah, it's still risky though, because if he has great weapons, like just some Nurgle warrior great weapons underneath, I feel like I'm going to have a bad time there, because the great weapons will trade pretty well into Severed Claw, especially with the Mortis and the poison debuffs. So overall, I think like making Kugath move is the best way to win, you know? Yeah. I think that's definitely it. All right, so points have been fixed. Do we have anybody still playing? Hadri still playing Shaper of Fates. And yeah, Professor Pone playing as well, still in his match. Umai's and Dustman duking it out. A lot of the local names here. So let's do a little scouting. Odds are we have a pretty good chance of playing Platypus here. Where is it? Okay, so looking here at the faction declarations. Did he come in the fourth quarter and declare last? Let's see. So is it Grand Cathay? I'd be interested. I feel like Grand Cathay can definitely bang with Chaos now a little bit better than they could in previous patches. Could be playing Skaven. Oh, he's playing Bretonia. Okay, Bretonia's pretty top tier. I'm not sure how to win that matchup, but we'll go to the drawing board on that. Yeah. Well, against Nurgle, you can't really like force a triple cap super easy until late game because they're so good at holding objectives. Oh man, I just want the old world tabletop game to come out. Been fiending for it, guys. Been fiending. Let's see. So that build looked pretty good. I think if we play with the Mutalith Beast a little bit cleaner, then that's probably fine. So that was Warriors of Chaos versus Nurgle. Yeah, just like that. In the first game against Kislev, I feel like our build was a little bit outdated. Yeah, see, this is our old Kislev build, which is just terrible. I should have saved my other build that worked. Unban Ogres. Ogres are bugged and broken, dude. They're just unfair. Yeah. So we're just remaking our Kislev build real quick. I don't know how well this would work on open field. It feels like it would be a little bit precarious. So, yeah, what did we have? We had Eacold, because he's really good at just chopping through hordes of infantry. And then we had an Exalted Hero of Nurgle. I think those were our marks. The Helm of Many Eyes isn't bad to take. It does give you huge melee defense for when he's like surrounded. Bretonia, I would still say, is favored against Walk. They can play the side objectives really well and keep you pinned in one place. That's been my experience. Although it can depend on the map. The next map is Eastern Isle Colony, which is like a choke point map, which is good and bad. Like it lets a blob fight happen, but on top of that, he can really protect his archers, and I can't get to them easily. You know, I don't think that the Mutalith is OP. That was one of the predictions I was super wrong about when I first got my hands on the DLC. I was like, oh, it's going to be OP, but it hasn't been like really. I mean, it's really good, but it hasn't been like carrying games or anything. So. I mean, it carries games, but it's not like, you know, egregious. Yeah, it got killed by a couple of horsemen last match. I mean, it's weird. You think it'd be tankier for having 70 armor, but I find that it still dies pretty quick. Hey, Gunhound, thank you for linking my stream. I'm an absolute potato. I don't even know how to do that, so I do appreciate that. So what did we bring? We brought Chosen Halberds against Kislev. We brought a couple Marauders, a couple Marauder Great Weapons, and then I think it was Severed Claw was our starting army with like one more Marauder is fine. Yeah, we have that like awkward amount of money left, which always sucks. You could put this guy on a steed. That does give him more HP and more armor. That probably is worth it, honestly. Eacold, is Thorn's Aura worth taking against Kislev? I sure as hell don't think so. And your boy Festus, Rancid Visitations might be really good, actually. Just to have as a utility pick, because if they have a big monster that almost got away, then that would be you know, pretty clutch, right? So definitely need you. Forsaken for cap weight. Couple basic Great Weapon Marauders to push up. Basic Marauders. And then I do like the Dragon Ogre pick. I think like having one of them is good. Although, I don't know. They really did just get Last Samurai. And then we use Swords of Chaos, which it's a little like early to call them bad or good. So 2 Armored Chaos Trolls. And then we get you. Do we want 3? I think 2 is... 3 could be really nice. I mean, they're a difference maker against Kislev. 100%. So we take you, and we can move one of you down here. Then what do we have here? Yeah, just an awkward amount of money. I always hate when you get stuck with that. Let's see here. Check you're subscribed, everyone who's not typing in chat. I was wondering why I kept missing Turin streams. I just found out what the problem was. What was the problem? YouTube's always changing. They got like, oh, I'm missing hounds here, of course. You have to have hounds to try and shut down the skirmishers and stuff. So maybe just 2 trolls then in that case, and max out on the old hounds. Who let the dogs out? We did. So we're going to get a couple Warhounds here. Yeah, this feels okay against Kislev. Again, map dependent, but better than the Sigvald build I had. Sigvald doesn't do much against Kislev. He lacks AP. It takes him like 10 years to kill the champions and stuff. All right, we should be about ready for the next round here. Nope, not yet. Let's refresh. Hey, Wookie, I appreciate the kind words, man. Thank you, thank you. 2 games to go. Hadri's still playing, and Yumai is still playing. Couple usual suspects here taking their sweet time. Subutai still playing, doing well. All right, perfect. Yeah, it's weird. Like in this DLC, like we got some good units, but there's also some units that are kind of janky. The cockatrice is. I'm trying to think where I would probably take a cockatrice here. If I was trying to win an Air Force fight, like with Warriors of Chaos, like if I had. But when would that ever happen? I guess if you had like Bellicor, and like 2 cockatrices in the sky and some Furies or something. No, I guess you'd have to be on Tzeentch for that. You can't even bring Furies with Warriors of Chaos, yeah. So opting to try and win this, guys, I guess is kind of foolish. Do you own... No, I don't really care for the Stormcast Eternals. I don't like their aesthetic as like the main characters in the Age of Sigmar setting. I just think they're kind of bland. Yeah, I could do a showcase stream of my minis. I'm currently rebasing my Warriors of Chaos. Maybe when I finish that, I'll do something. Because a lot of my Warriors of Chaos were moved around bases, but obviously when Old World came out, I want to get them back on square bases. So just going around the old rodeo of basing those units. All right, perfect. So looking solid with that build. How much longer do we have, my friends? The waiting is always the most painful part. And I felt like that game was pretty long too. I felt like it was pretty long. All right. Looks like somebody dropped. Let me see if Jeff Bob has the right score. He's got 2 first names, Jeff Bob. Yeah, it looks like Jeff Bob is fine. So he got his dub there. And everybody's ready. All right. So let's advance it up to the next round. So we have handful of opponents we're going to play, but everybody's pretty strong at this point. We got some scary players here. All right, so advancing the Swiss. Yeah, Doom Knights. Yeah, the cockatrice would just be like for the armor piercing and the aura. Doom Knights I do think are pretty good, especially the ROR Doom Knight. I think they can be really impactful in a couple different matchups. So, all right, so next round's up, guys. Good luck, have fun. Go play your opponents. Enjoy yourselves. We got the Shaper of Fate. I believe he's a Tzeentch player. Actually, should be fun. Hey. Alrighty. So let's see what they're playing today. I mean, with a name like Shaper of Fate, you'd think it would be the old Tzeentch player, but I don't know. We'll find out. Ever fooled around in Theorycraft with units by giving them chevrons? People have done that in the past. Absolutely. I haven't messed with that too much. I'm not really like a big tester in that regard, but yeah, we'll see. All right, my opponent's on the way. Worst unit in Warriors of Chaos? Probably the Chaos Shrine would be a contender. Would probably be the worst. Like, I've never seen it used. And I'm not talking marked units. Let's like talk like generic Warriors of Chaos stuff, because these are units on other rosters. So just generic Warriors of Chaos, probably the Chaos Warshrine, followed up by the Hell Cannon. Hell Cannons used to be okay in land battle, but even still, they're very fringe. So yeah, I would say probably the Warshrine. Yeah, I would say the Warshrine. All right. Oh, is it going to be a Bretonnian game? All right, a little Bretonnian action in here. I like it. I dig it. Oh, never mind. It's Norska. All right. We got a little Chaos Bowl in our hands, guys. All right, so let's get you. Let's get this, and let's get that. And, Norska, eh? Okay, I like a little Norska. Norska's always fun to play against. Herald Hammerstorm, dude. He wants out of his cage. He wants to be unleashed. God, but if I bring Herald here, he's so expensive. Oh my god. Even by taking all of his items, he's still like 1,600 gold, which is nuts. Could he beat Eocold's actually stronger than him too, which is weird. I guess Herald is really just all about his his undead shenanigans. Okay. I have to say, guys, I have a power fantasy right now, and I think we're going to make it happen. Because, again, I'm here for fun. So there is a power fantasy that is going to take place here, and I hope you guys all enjoy it. Okay. It might lose us the whole tournament. But, it could be a thing. Could be something, right? All right, so if we get that, what does this actually give? Okay. Hell yeah, dude. No, Harry is still really good in the undead niche matchups that he's in, right? He's very solid in those situations, so. All right, so let's just take you. Get that. You guys are gonna love this army, I'm telling you. This is truly the thing of legends. Holy shit, it is an absolute troll fest here. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. It's just getting so bad. It's getting so bad, this build. Oh god. Are we gonna defeat this player? Why are we doing this to ourselves? We had good chances of winning today's tournament. Oh. You know what? If this works though, then it's awesome. All right. Let's quit screwing around here. If this wins, then you know we're gonna be sitting pretty. Okay, and let's do this and throw you in there too. Why the hell not? Let's just throw every bad unit we can find in this build. No, it's not full. I mean, there are some elements of the build which I think could work. We're gonna see. We are gonna see, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so next up, let's get you. And we are good to party. All right. I feel like we just auto-genned this army. Like, I feel like we just randomly clicked on it and we're like, yeah, that'll do, pig, that'll do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. This build's very off meta, but like on that same note, it could really, really catch my opponent off guard, like super hard. So, yeah. There's that. Let's change our banner. Let's do the old, not ecstatic legions, the puppets of misrule. The Shadow Legions banner looks really sick. We're gonna do that. Yeah, this one's in honor of our boy Flying Taco. Yeah, he's been carrying the meme mantle for far too long. It's time for us to step up and you know, contribute to the cause here. All right, so that army is just absolutely bonkers. Oh my god, we don't even have any hounds in it. It's like, goddamn. You always should bring 2 Chaos Warhounds. If you're a Chaos player, you always should. It's a big mistake if you don't. Okay, so what could he possibly bring that would just like end me? That's what I'm like thinking about right now. What could he possibly bring that would just be pure misery and hell that I would not have a good answer against? I think we're all right. One of those units could be good. I do like those guys being in the army too, but we're just like stretched way too thin for any of that. I don't think we need you guys. So maybe we do. Backfield looks okay. All right, guys. This is it. This build is the stuff of legends. The meta is being defined here tonight. I just talked about some of the worst units and I brought them all, baby. Because you know what? I don't want to say they're the worst. I want to give them a chance. And the spotlight. It's time, dude. Dude, I brought a war shrine for you guys. I brought a war shrine. If that's not enough, you know, I don't know what is. It's a straight up war shrine here. With Chosen of Khorne with dual weapons. Oh man, it's gonna be purely magical. Now I go pretty close to meme. I mean, this is in a pretty competitive round of a tournament. So you know, I think it counts for some marbles. Come on, guys. We had to embrace the gods for a minute. All right, so here's our build. It's absolutely all over the place. We have Eocold, an Exalted Hero, and Festus, our core. Then we have a Slanesh War Shrine, which is going to give leadership, but also has a Mortis Engine effect if it builds up. We have the Chosen of Khorne with dual weapons, and double basic Marauder here. All right, so that's good. Let's move you guys out this way. Get you guys up here. 2. Okay, Aspiring Champions can chill out there, and then we can just have you guys grab the back point here. And the Unga Bunga is upon us. Yeah, it's time. You guys have to admit, you like this build. This is magical. It's a Slanesh Shrine. The Khorne one would have been okay too, actually, against Norska, believe it or not. I just have to hope he doesn't have a ton of javelins. Also, a Mammoth is a little bit scary, but against Mammoths, I have a Muty Beast in reserve. And guys, look at this in reserve. Look. Oh yeah, dude, it's time. If this build works, I should be promoted to a Demon Prince. Hell yeah, dude. Sign me up. I don't know. Demon Prince are pretty gnarly looking though. I guess it's kind of cool to be able to fly around and shit. You got that going for you. Horseman could wreck my build, yes, but if he doesn't bring Horseman and he goes infantry spam, he could have a very bad time. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, sign me up for this shit all day. Those Marauder champions are going to get pounded, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, look at this. This is the true forbidden tech right here. All right, so we got our blob. I'm curious to see... Oh, no, he's got a War Shrine Mammoth. Okay, so we got to get a Mutalith Beast out here really quickly. Otherwise, that Mammoth is just going to have its way. Holy shit, guys. Mutalith Beast, Festus, Slanesh War Shrine is triple stacking Mortis Engine. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We found the true build. And it looks like it's going to be the War Shrine Mammoth, yeah. So we're going to need a Muty Beast to deal with that thing like stat, or else, we're going to have a bad time. Our Infantry Corps should win. I'm sure he has Horsemen in reserve, but no, he actually has a big Mammoth too, which is scary, so. We need our Mutalith Beast. Oh god, park as far back on that objective as he possibly can. Festus and company are here, but he's probably going to push... No, he's going to push the middle. He's going to push the middle. We're just going to try and win the middle. I feel like this is the one that really matters, because it's always easier to resecure this. Triple Mortis Engine. All right, here we go. Let's get it, dude. Let's get our characters in there and have some fun. That Mammoth could be a big problem, though, but we need the Mutalith out. Let's be cautious. We don't need to engage yet, because that Mammoth could steamroll my characters. They're really good at killing infantry characters, so. So we're going to pull back a little bit, yield it for a second, and then we're going to push in once we get the Muty Beast here. It's expensive, though. I mean, 2,000 gold is no joke, and we don't have Severed Claw on this build. I wanted to go off meta and not just spam the same thing. Granted, they would be pretty good against Mammoth. All right. Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. The Muty's here now, and that thing can handle a Mammoth pretty well, I think. All right, so we're moving up. We got this objective. It looks like some Marauders are going to do battle with us here. That's all right. Muty Beast is pretty close by. So let's get it going straight after that big Mammoth, because we have heals and, he doesn't, so. Healing elixirs. And what are these? These are Marauders. Let's do Marauder on Marauder action and move up. And get the Muty Beast getting into just party. All right, so our back point's going to get pushed, but we can just reinforce that with basic Marauders and pretty much hold it all day. Norskin Marauders are better than Warriors of Chaos Marauders, though, so we got to watch out for that. Let's get the War Shrine in there, get the dual weapon warriors up, pull these guys back, get you in there, and yeah, now we have the big beastie with healing, which is going to be crazy good. All right, let's move in. Let's do this. The War Shrine's going to maneuver across, and the Mutalith Beast needs to just hunt this thing down. Yeah, so side objective looks okay. Muty Beast is going to bully that thing, and the dual weapon boys, oh, hell yeah. Let's go, man. It's on. Oh, yeah, the Mutalith Beast is so Chad. He might not have respected the ground game enough. I don't know if he brought, like, any range units here. Okay, that's not going to do much. We don't worry about that. So Chosen of Khorne are doing great. We got the Aspiring Champions. Let's get them in there. Festus and company going to move in and heal them up. These are Marauder Champions of dual weapons, but they don't really have much of a chance against your boy here, so they're going to fold up like a piece of paper. Over here on this point, looking a little bit precarious. We need to get some Forsaken there probably, actually, would be smart. But the Slanesh Shrine is Mortis Engineering now. It's draining. And Festus and company smash through the champions in the front. And he's got to be sweating bullets, man. He's got to be sweating some serious bullets. It looks like he's going to be pressing my home objective, which is a little scary. So let's get you here and you here. And we definitely need some armored trolls. But it's going to be an absolute slaughter on this point. Absolute slaughter. Is the Mammoth going over there? The Mammoth just went into the bushes? No, here it is. All right, here's the Mammoth. And yeah, we have some magic. I'm just saving it for big heals, really. Let's get Armored Chaos Trolls. They'll be able to fight Wolfric reasonably well. And he does have our home objective, so we're going to get triple capped out of the gates here. But I think we're going to do so much damage that we're just going to run away with this game here. I could be wrong, though. I could be very wrong. All right, let's do a Stream of Corruption. Let's get the Mortis Engine Shrine moving in. A couple Horsemen being called in finally. But yeah, our character squad is pretty nasty. And we do see the big elephant getting pounded here, as all our characters are doing good work. Let's move the Shrine in to screen and get the Aspiring Homeboys over there to party as well. This objective hasn't gone to anybody yet, but it will soon. And yeah, we'll engage in that fight here in just a moment. We need to get this. Muty Beast needs to get on this thing. We can't allow Festus to get just absolutely stomped by this Mammoth. They have really good animations on the ground. So we're going to get a heal on Festus. Mutalith Beast here can be in group 1. And Festus is going to heal, uses elixirs on this thing, and hopefully the best will happen. All right, let's get the Shrine back. Armored Chaos Trolls have engaged, but I forgot to send in their support, so they're a little bit unhappy about that today. But the Mammoth should get routed off here, and then what we can do is we can call in some frickin' Hounds to just chase it off or something, if need be. I think that's going to be the play. All right, Hounds, let's get up. And because I don't want to waste time chasing it off, but it needs to be off the battlefield, you know what I'm saying? All right, Slanesh Shrine, I can heal that too, so we'll save up for some heals. The back objective's looking better for us, and Forsaken should be out in a moment. Outstanding. So now we move in. Let's get you back this way. Let's move up on the point here with all of our goon squad and keep going. As a matter of fact, we could send the shrine over there and just cast a heal on it at some point. I think that's going to be good. And we'll try and route that elephant off the battlefield. All right, so Forsaken. Wulfric's trying to wrestle the side point. He's not like an amazing, game changer of a character, but I think we get this here. I think we're just going to take over the middle point. And we got the shrine is running. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We do have the elephant being pursued, but let's pull back and see if we could destabilize that shrine. That would be nice. Festus should have another heal in 12 seconds, so that will be very powerful for us. And yeah, the infantry are moving up. It's a little bit of a scrappier fight than I expected, that's for sure. I thought we would have a better run of it here. Anyways, let's get the shrine over there, and Festus is just going to drop a heal on the way over. Keep that thing going, and excellent. All right, so now we get our Chosen up on the point, and we just start to wrestle it. Muty Beast needs to pull back. It's getting a little bit crazy. A couple Poison Hounds over here, and Forsaken have arrived to the point. Armored Trolls fighting. And the War Shrine should do pretty well for us, I would say. Let's get up on the Horsemen. The Horsemen are going to be hard to take down, though. They're not going to be a joke. And I'm thinking we're starting to get some cap weight now. We just need to get near Festus for the healing. See if we can take that thing down. And yeah, we're pressed up on objective super hard here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so War Shrine's on its way over. Forsaken trading well. Armored Trolls trading well, too. The War Shrine's going to go try and anchor that back point here. And unfortunately, our Muty Beast is just getting pounded by those Horsemen. It's really not having a good time. Do we have any Vanguards we can get out? Some Hounds or something? Yeah, we need some Hounds to come and just sacrifice themselves, basically. All right, so we need to get the elephant down if we can before my Mutilith Beast dies. Let's see if we can get him back. And it looks like we are still just contesting this point super, super heavily here. This is a dicey game, dude. This is really, really shady. This is very, very difficult. We might lose this. We might straight up lose this. Maybe we meme too close to the sun. I felt very confident in the beginning, though. I have to say, I did feel very confident. All right, Armored Chaos Trolls, get in. Hounds, go chase here. And the Shrine is now there, so we do have the Mortis Engine effect. Let's get it back here with these boys, and we can go ahead and call in some more Marauders. I should have called in the Hell Cannon a little bit earlier, probably. How are we looking on value? Man, we're pretty behind on value, but with the healing we have, I'm feeling pretty good about it. All right, let's keep chasing those Horsemen if we can. Festus and his ground core are slowly making a little bit of progress. Alrighty, let's keep pushing. We got that objective. We do have the War Shrine here, so now we need to find a way to get this one back. Let's just get more of you guys coming. With the War Shrine, it should be enough to break through. Although his mobile goon squad is pretty scary indeed. Alright, so Hounds got caught in the bushes. And we're pulling back. Let's do this. Let's switch to the Mortis Engine. The Muty Beast is going to go over there and help out. I'm just going to hope the characters will find a way to wrestle this point, because, man, it is not going well here. We do see him get broken down. You guys are broken down. Let's pull the Shrine back, Marauders. And we do have Horsemen to call in. A couple Armored Trolls. Let's go here. And who is this? Aecold? Hopefully Aecold can get him. Come on, Aecold. Finish off that Mammoth. Get it done. Chosen of Corn with dual weapons. Let's unsummon him. Do we want to get the War Shrine moving in? Yes, please. Mutilith Beast, go there and party. Come back, because obviously he's got those units. And we can call in a Horseman of our own to do a little bit of pressure on the back against these bad boys. Let's move in. Let's move in. Muty Beast is going to head on over. And how are we looking? All right, so this point's finally going to be ours after 10 million years. And do we have any healing that we can get on our big boys? It's definitely going to be a rock hard triple cap situation here if we want any chances. All right, let's try and keep this thing alive because it's going to be pretty impactful if we can. All right, so the Mortis Engine should still be draining. It's not quite getting the job done. Let's pull you back. And we do have our Horsemen around the top side. Let's pull them here. And how are we looking here? We're still grinding it out. Let's get another Horseman and do a little bit of this. All right, so pulling back. Let's kite away. Mutilith Beast is going to come back to the other side. Come on, baby. Come on. Let the memes be dreams. Let them be real. Embrace it. All right, let's go here. Yeah, we're really running out of time. This is going to be very janky. The War Shrine and the Muty Beast, it's just too much. I gave up so much great ground control with that build. Let's get you back. The War Shrine can move over here. The Festus Blob is the one thing that's going well for us here. That's not terrible. Let's get some Hounds, move over, see if we can maybe ninja his top objective. And these guys are going to retreat. We need to get you back and you across. And it looks like there's going to be some Norscan Hounds, but we might be able to just route them. Festus needs to come get a big heal on these things if he can. Let's see, what are those, Skin Wolves? Yeah, those are Skin Wolves there. All right, come on, boy. You can do it. Come on. War Shrine, keep him fighting a little bit longer. Old Festus is moving. Oh my god, he's so close to reaching with the heal, but he can't quite get there. Okay, Muty. Come on, I believe in you. I believe in a thing called love. God, what I would give for the Severed Claw right now. What I would give. Did he cast that heal? He did, but it only hit the War Shrine. That's too bad. Yeah, I think we threw the game with the memes, guys. Sorry, we tried. But you know what? That's how you discover new things. You figure it out, right? All right, let's move across here. Let's go after this. We do get the objective there, which is nice. So that at least is going to go to us, maybe. We'll see a couple of these guys coming. And what do we got in the back? Yeah, Chaos War Shrine's trying. We got multiple Hound units coming out. We are ripping up his Horseman Core, which is good. And a lot of our value has been healed. So we have a lot of that sweet, sweet healing value. And we do flip an objective finally, but it's way too late, I think. All right, so you guys hang out on that point. Hounds are just nibbling through all these. There are some Skin Wolves coming in. The dreaded Condom Wolves arrive. And as far as call-ins go, we just have basic Marauders. So we'll get you guys moving up to the point here. We can just absorb this all day. Let's go ahead and switch to the healing elixirs and just let those bad boys heal up. Oh man, I wish the Khorne Warriors did better. I was really expecting them to just crush through his army, but they disappointed. Well, maybe they paid for themselves too, though. We never know. You never know. All right, so let's get you guys moving over to the home point. We'll go for like one last Hail Mary. Although if we leave this point, then he just recaptures it. So we're gonna need like a little something, something. Hey, the Muty Beast is back, baby, and he's pissed. All right, let's move you guys up and keep moving back. Get the Hounds to go here. Do this. Get the Hounds to go after these Skin Wolves. Oh, those are the Maws of Savagery. Okay, so they're not going to give it up too easily. Let's go for a little bit of pressure on the point here. All right, let me keep kiting here. Do this. We only got 1,200 left. Forsaken and Marauders, the fastest things in the Wild West, so we're going to swarm up on that point. Our character Blob is hanging in there, but there are Skin Wolves here, guys. Yeah, the Triple Mortis is too janky, though. It's like, I had to protect so much, you know? It's like... And he's got, Norska does have a lot of javelins and poke, right? So it's just a dangerous way to play. The Hell Cannon was also really stupid. It was a power fantasy. Maybe if I had brought it earlier, it could have been good, you know. But I kind of like lingered on it and then paid the price. All right, let's move in there, attack those guys. Mutalith Beast did rout them. He went down like a true champion of the gods. All right, let's go to the back objective there. We keep wrestling this one. And yeah, we got the Mortis, I guess. It's kind of cute, but we'll do a little Stream of Corruption here. What we needed was Chaos Knights, guys. Of course, the Chaos Knights are the answer to everything. Every woe you have in life, it is all about the Chaos Knights. Strangely enough, the value in this is pretty close, which is really funny. But yeah, these guys are going to die. I don't even know what's killing them, these characters. Let's switch to the Mortis, and yeah, it's GG. We'll tap out here. Well played. I thought we might have had that game. I really did. You know, when I saw his army, but it didn't work out. GG, well played. Enjoy. I told him, like, hopefully you enjoyed the Triple Mortis engine. All right, so Aecold did okay. The War Shrine was awful. The Khorne Warriors, for 1,500 or whatever they cost, definitely didn't do great. Muty Beast got 22,000 still. He hung in there. Honestly, this build, if you just cut the shrine and, you know, get some better units. Yeah, I thought maybe. Yeah, he was saying the same things. He's saying the same things. He's like, dude, I was worried for a second, man. I was sweating bullets. Oh, that's really funny, man. That's really funny. But if you guys want a real build against Norska that I've had pretty good success with in tournaments, let me give that to you because we want it to be educational as well. So something like this. This actually isn't terrible. You can go Troll, Severed Claw, Horseman, and then you can bring a Dragonog or Shaggoth. But in this case, you would switch the Shaggoth out for Muty Beast because it's a Mortis Beast. And yeah, something like this is just safer and steadier. Yeah, Nurgle chosen with Great Weapons would have been better, but Khorne is so cool. I mean, come on. How could we not do that? Let's see here. Perfect. Let's see here. So refreshing real quick. Messaged me 20 minutes ago. The round should have started sooner than that. Make sure. All right, so a couple games still going, and what we're going to do right now while we wait is we'll do a, because it looks like there's still a handful of games to play. We have a decent chance of qualifying. It depends on how our opponents do, because we have strong tiebreakers. You know, we played some good opponents, so the meme dragged us into the pits, but I actually legit thought it might work. I really did. All right, so let's go here, and my opponent will report that. Yeah, the Shaggoth is really overpriced. It really is. Okay, so what we're gonna do is T land battle. Alrighty. Let's do that. Yeah, the Mammoth did good. It was despite being beaten on, it was taking some damage. If anybody wants to join, I'm just gonna play a quick land battle game. I'll play the who do we want to play? Let's play the Chowie. I really enjoy playing Chaos Dwarfs in old land battle. It's fun. All right, what are like some good maps? Is Castle Drakenhof a good map now? I don't know. We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to find out. Perfect, perfect. And let's see how it's going. Anybody can join. I don't know what I think the password's just 1, 2, 3. Oh God, it's Professor Pone. I'm done, guys. I've lost. The game's over. All right, let me know what you're gonna play, Pone. Honestly, there's tons of different ways you can play against Norska. I think Warriors of Chaos can beat Norska for sure. So he's playing Skaven, which historically are pretty good against Dwarfs. So we have to scheme it here and see what we can do. All right, so hopefully this will be fast and furious one way or the other. Let's do this. All right. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Do we have the unit caps on? Okay, so far I'm very pleased with the build. It's looking good. And let's go ahead and go with the Firecaster. This will probably be your all-time favorite Shorf build you've ever seen, guys, just for the record. Okay, so let's get this, cut you, and find a way to get these. So I think that looks good. Oh, dear God in heaven. This is the most forbidden build I think I've ever brought. It's pretty evil. Pone will not be ready for this, I don't think. All right. This is some straight up just land battle trolling here. All right, let's get that. Looks fine. And good luck, have fun, I think. Yeah, I don't know what else we need to like fine tune here a little bit. Okay, so let's cut that. I need to have like at least a chance of winning and not go too hard. All right, that looks good. And we can just slap some chevrons on these guys. Because why the hell not, dude? Why the hell not? All right. Here we go, baby. Let's fire it up. Get this game going. It is time. Let the Nurglings feast. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Add a repeat opponent again. Round 3 of tourney with just making an error report on the website real quick. Perfect. All right, so now we just got to wait for Pone taking 10 years with his build here to finish. The trains are very good. Although against Skaven Rat Ogres and weapon teams can punish them a little bit, so I don't know. I don't know, man. How much range do these things have? Yeah, they got a little range nerf on them too. All right, Pone. It's time, dude. It's Gotham's Reckoning. It is Gotham's Reckoning. So we got a lot of artillery. A hell of a lot of artillery. I don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to give it a try. So do we still have a chance of qualifying for top 4 tonight? If Subutai wins his game, yes. I think our chances will be decent. We also we played 2 very strong opponents. Shaper of Fate is good. Yeah, pretty much every opponent we played tonight's been pretty solid. So yeah, we have some okay chances, but we have to win our last game, obviously. We have to win our last game indeed. All right, cool. Looking fun. Looking extra sweaty. You think Pone's bringing full Eshin? It's possible. I wouldn't put it past him. Oh shit, this map. Okay, this is I didn't remember that it was this map. This is actually really not good for me. Okay, so here's our battle line. It's going to be Goblin Laborers, all right? And we have double Death Freak rocket launcher, which ironically is very good right here. They can kind of shoot up and over the tree line here, maybe. So we'll do this, and we'll do a little bit of that. All right, you know, the big tactical deployments, and we got double mortars as well. Oh yes, oh yes. This is what it's all about right here, baby. It's all about right here, baby. I'll tell you what. Let's get you guys in the back. Get this firecaster there chilling, and we got one train to sweep things out. Oh yeah, the artillery, the dreaded Chorf artillery, and the bad man are ready up because I know Pone's gonna take. Oh god, he's actually Eshin. I probably just lose actually to Eshin. If he like moves in with a million like stealth rats, you know. So probably we can start with you guys, like one of you in the corner here, and another one of you guys in the corner here. All right, so it's Dreadquake in time against the Skaven Slave Slingers. Let's take fire at will off these. I don't like this at all, by the way. His army's probably invisible all over the place. Look at that, we just nuked one of those Skaven Slave Slingers, dude. That's so funny. All right, let's go down this way with our trains, and we can like fan out to cover ground to like try and see what's going on. We'll move these back this way. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold up. We can do a little bit of this then. Yeah. Oh. Oh my god, the apocalypse now, dude. Holy shit. Okay, let's pull you back. Let's get our actual train coming up here. And see what we can do. All right, so we're going to see how these rats collide here. The trains stand at the ready, General. And the Death Shriekers, we need to put them in spray fire mode and just start blasting and see what happens. All right, so we got that. Let's do a little burning head action down the pipe on those guys. And we do have trains on their way in. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead, you know, because like he's just right on top of my army already. So that doesn't feel great. He does also have the Jezzails causing a little bit of havoc. Let's loop you guys around to do this. Pull you guys in, and these things can actually shoot and move, I'm pretty sure. So let's start moving with those, and we can have our Dread Train just start running shit over, basically. All right, let's get it. Let's run you guys away. Yeah, see, the Dreadquake mortars can actually kite and shoot, which is just hilarious. Yes, evil prevails. All right, so what do we want to shoot here? We need to target fire you and target fire you a little bit. My Lord's about to just get absolutely gooned. There's nothing I can do about that, so we're just going to have to accept that we're not going to have a Lord this game. Let's form ranks, and can we get another Burning Head before he goes quietly into the night? Doesn't look like it's going to be the case. All right, Death Runners, mortar here, and we'll try and get away with him. We'll see. Oh, yeah, that was a decent little hit right there, boy. I'll tell you what. All right, so what do we got in the back? Did we find his Jezzails? We did. All right, so we found his Jezzails. That's a nice little freebie there. At least that's some value. All right, the Dread Train is going to come and try and save your boy. We have, like, nothing left, just basically scraps on the battlefield. Mortars, we need to make sure our ammo is being used well. All right, so shoot there and shoot there. The train maybe can do some work against him on the ground. I'm not sure how that's going to go. Shoot these Death Runners and oh man, this is just pure anarchy, this game. I really have no idea. My Lord's going to come back though, which is great. So let's just keep hunting here with our horsemen if we can. Oh, no, he just got hit with something. Weeping Blades? I don't know what the hell that was, but find out here. All right, let's go across. The Ikit, or not Ikit, but Deathmaster's is punishing me super hard. Okay, and yep. Oh! That shot was so money. It was so money, dude. All right, let's go single fire mode and just start trying to snipe this homeboy. We'll do that, and our Firecaster should be back in a moment, and we'll just maneuver here. We took down the Triads. The army values are looking okay, but the problem is it's going to get kind of ugly. Because our Dreadquakes are just going to get killed, and there's not going to be a whole lot we can do about it. All right, so where are those Halberds going to land? We need to see where they decide to land. All right, so that's good. Do that. And we have you guys coming. The Dreadquakes retreating. We have our train here, which should be able to run through them. Let's get you going. And that Deathstreak rocket launcher needs to kite some other direction. All righty, so let's pull you guys back and around. Yes, my Lord lives. He lives. Deathstreak rockets, go. Probably just spray fire mode and take down those Skaven Slave Slingers right now. Just get rid of bodies. Oh, my train is so damaged. More power. All right, let's go get these Gutter Runners off the battlefield if we can. My Lord's basically just dead here. He is toast. He is going to be going to another dimension. All right, so this Dreadquake, what can we shoot at? Let's go ahead and rip a shot over there. We're going to try and get another Burning Head on the table. The train is maybe going to be able to finish the job against those units. Hey, that did some damage. I don't know. They just kind of randomly shoot whatever they want, you know. Oh, God, Death Shrieks. One of them's down for the count. I'm not going to have anything to kill his Lord for the record. Like, absolutely nothing. Oh, God. He's got me caught. It's got me caught, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's shoot into the trees. See what we can do here. If the train's alive, there's a small chance of being able to kill Ikit, but these gutter runners somehow are holding on, hanging in there very, very well. All right, so let's do a little bit of salvaging here. Nice. Direct hit, baby. We need to get the gutter runners off that train and then just route them. Oh! Go, my houndos. I still have them. Still got a couple hounds left. They're going strong in the fourth quarter. All right, I have the flamethrower of doom, right? That's something. All right, so this Deathstreak rocket launcher needs to just keep hustling away. What do we have over here? Just broken units? Okay. Yes, Dreadquakes, yes. Let the Quakes feast. Okay, they're still nuking, but we're basically done. I don't know what that is. Person, you say I sound like I do not know. All right, Deathstreaks. The Eshin Vanguard was too much for our quad artillery foot character. We should have probably gone with like a big monster so we don't die to Deathmaster. I should have looked at his army flag. Oh no! Anakin, I'm too weak. Help me! Come on, Dreadquake. You can do it. Oh, we have been absolutely defeated. Our Scorched Earth artillery bombard. It just wasn't the job. You know, it wasn't good enough. How much value do we get? 2,000? Hey, that's not bad. Deathstreaks were terrible. Magma cannons would have been better. And the train got about 14. Well played, Pwn. It was fun. Suicide is pretty funny. Yeah, he's making making me laugh there. Well played, Pwn. Great game, dude. Your Eshin is too strong. Your Eshin is too strong for my double Dreadquake. I couldn't stop you. Too powerful to be left alive. All right, so now we got one game left in the round. Perfect timing. And let's go here. All right, so Blood Penguin and Hadries got to duke their games out. Pwn, is there a chance we could actually meet in the tournament? Is it prophesized? Okay. Unfortunately, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Damn, that would have been fun. GG, Pwn. Really fun game, dude. Everyone believed in you in chat. Everyone was rooting against me. Just evil villainy. Yeah, Dreadquakes are kind of cool, though. I can see one Dreadquake against Skaven just kind of sitting back there and plop it away. The thing about Dreadquakes, though, is it's very luck-based. Like, the shots are so wild and, like, yeah, you're really hedging your bets on, like, it hitting, which isn't always going to be the case. Most of the time, it's not. All right, so Hadries. Hadries, are you still in your game? I thought I saw you in chat a minute ago. Did I see you? Did I see you in chat? I don't think so. Looks like it's reported. All right, so now we have our last game of the day. Could end up playing Hadries, actually. He lost. We have a lot of other people tied around 2. And it looks like we're all set for a big spot here. Do you think Carl France has too much HP? It's too little HP. Way too little. All right, advancing the Swiss. Next round coming up. Good luck. Have fun to everyone. I could play Subuchai again. That'd be really funny. He'd probably get me the second time because he knows my build. You finished? Excellent. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Come on, tournament. All right, for a second, I thought the site was going to crash. All right, perfect. Wait. Oh, man, I thought the bracket disappeared. I was going to be really sad. Just took a second to load. All right, so we got a good opponent here. Ghoul Baby is very strong. We're up. We always play, too. This is another person I play all the time. All right, let's get you in there. Get our opponent ready. Let's see what their tiebreaker looks like. Hopefully it's good. Ghoul's tiebreaker is quite strong at 8. So if we beat Ghoul here, well, I guess they're 2-2. So our chances of qualifying are definitely not super good. It depends. There would have to be a lot of variables that go in our favor here. Have to be a lot of variables. All right. So what are we playing here? The map is going to be a Ragnarok Lair. It's a cool new map. It's a net struggling a little bit, guys. Sorry if it cuts out there for a second. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, give it to us. Let's see if we're gonna get it. Okay, internet seems to have stabilized. That was weird. Sorry about that, guys. I know the stream just cut out for a second. Let's get the blocker up. This is a different map, you know. It's not gonna be as good for like blobby fighting as the other one we just played. So we gotta watch out for that. I also don't think Ghouls is gonna be using the, what's it called? Yeah. Like the hero blob build on this map feels a little precarious. I mean, I know it's strong, I know it's strong, and it worked against Subutai, but I felt like a lot of that was because of the map that we were on, so maybe that's not the way per se. The Humble Chaos Warrior should defeat a Kossar in combat, but again, the shooting of the Kossar will equalize that fight. Archaon is way too risky here. He's going to get shot to pieces, probably. Yeah, you need healing against Kislev, because their poke is just is pretty unrivaled. It's very good. Be'lakor is kind of a power fantasy. You know, he gets it going. Huh. I have a weird idea that I'm going to try. This is different, but that's what tonight's all about. Tonight's about experimenting and trying new things and seeing if we can find some schemes that actually work, right? Okay, that looks good. I like the way this build's going so far. Let's do that. Let's do this. And we can stroke some Forbidden Rods. Probably want to take that as well. All right. So we got some new big scheming. Sorcerer Lord of Nurgle. Yeah. Sorcerer Lord of Nurgles are pretty cool. They're cheap and can definitely do some good work for you. Yeah, but the things in the woods are just such a problem. They trade so effectively into your units. Like, you kind of have to bring like some sort of a halberd presence, and if you don't, I feel like you just get your bread buttered, which feels pretty bad. All right, so let's slap you down. I did actually like that pick the previous game. I think that's good. And how about these guys? Do they have any relevance in this matchup? No, Kolek is too easy for them to snipe. Kolek is just going to get absolutely pounded. So he's not going to have a good time. He's not going to have a good time at all. Okay. So this build is very wonky, but I think it could have some potential play to it. It could have some potential play. A couple of key things missing here. Yes, looks good. We got the armored troll boys. Yeah, light cavalry can do okay against things in the woods, but the problem is things in the woods will usually stack on top of Kossars, which is what makes them so strong. They can just kind of sit in that armor and still delve out, dish out a ton of damage, which is very menacing. Okay, we got a couple of you guys, and man, this build just feels like it's a gimmick. I hate gimmick builds, something where you're like really all in on kind of one or two things. It could work. Definitely could put some pressure down. A little bit of luck would need to be required, but gambling here might be the way. So the things in the woods, they are a problem of problems. Okay, let's grab you guys. How many marks have I used? It looks like a fair amount. You guys look ready to party. Doom Knights, Knights of Immolation. There's a lot of weird units like that can definitely do some big disruption, but Knights of Immolation are just going to get caught in the pack trap and killed. That's what feels pretty bad about that. Okay, let's get these guys, and then we can go that. Okay. This builds something. Might be able to have some teeth here. Don't feel as confident as I did. The map is very open, so it favors Kislev's playstyle pretty heavily. They're going to be able to really bounce around and cause a ton of havoc, so we'll see, baby. We'll see. The double shrine. It was kind of fun experimenting with that. No, this is not the place to experiment with Kolek. Absolutely. That's very, very risky. Old Kolek is a raid boss indeed. But, he needs some buffs. He needs like some good activated abilities or items or something like that to really shine, in my opinion. Okay, so we're going to go with you. I think that's better, actually. Those guys are pretty awesome, too. Man, the fact that the ROR Skull Crushers are 1900 is such an overpriced unit. That's just nuts how pricey they are. Yeah, Kislev sleds have always been a bit of a problem. They're very annoying. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. You just gotta pay the price, man. 1700, and we could go down to the cheaper variant if we want to. Yeah, I'm ready. I think I'm good. I think I'm all set. What's the bombardment? The AP values on these? Decent. Not amazing, but decent. All right, good luck. Have fun to my opponent, man. Hey, let's practice tonight. We're learning stuff. Let's have some fun. If Kolek only had some way to get healing, hell yeah, dude. Sign me up for that. Sleds are definitely out of fashion right now, but it doesn't mean you won't see them. That's true, Pone. You raise a great point, dude. You raise a great point. All right, am I being pinged here for any reason? All right, let's see here. So somebody said their opponent did no show. In a few minutes, and I will drop them. All right, so it looks like we have a little bit of adminning to do while my opponent finishes their build. So we'll give a 5-minute grace period here to someone who's AFK. Didn't I play Barbaric this game? Didn't I play them earlier? Isn't that who I beat? Huh. Isn't that weird? Yeah, Knights of the Brazen Throne can do good damage against infantry. They can. It's a cool unit, but it just feels so expensive. If I had some healing in this build, I think it could be a little bit better. But, you know, with this build, I don't have much healing. So this is a weird build, guys. Let me guess, a Festus build? Dude, you're so wrong, dude. You're just completely wrong about that. We're trying new shit today. You know, that's what these streams are about. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, so I just need to do this real quick. Is he in the tournament? Okay, checking this. I want to go ahead and play. All right, so Shaper is going to get a dropped opponent. Okay, so that is going to be a drop there. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Okay, so he left. Okay, that's easy. And drop. There we are. So that drop is now official. And we are all set. Okay, so for the build, we're taking it back to the old school. We are doing the Hell Cannon because, you know, I want to give it a chance. I figure a Hell Cannon sitting back here behind this hill on this map can like put constant pressure on the Kislev like infantry corps, which is normally something you don't run into too much, right? So we got you. Valkia is going to be for disruption. Buna is there to kill the boys, the really OP huntsman guys. We got Severed Claw going to be rolling down to the bottom objective, and then we're going to kind of push the middle progressively here, depending on how it goes. 2, let's put you in 4, and then 2, and then we have some Chosen Halberds who are going to... the Chosen Halberds can probably go down towards objective 3. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, we're trying something fun. It could work, and if it works and we've discovered something new, then potentially that could change up the meta, which is very fun. All right, so let's move and move it. I like to move it. Let's move you over here, and it's going to be Baba Yaga. So my character is actually reasonably good against Baba Yaga. You know, we can hunt that character down. Ghouls with a very wide Kossar army. I mean, Kislev has no other infantry really, so that's kind of just all you're ever going to see. And let's take Fire at Will off. Maybe my opponent doesn't know it's here. We should be able to protect this thing adequately well. So we're going to take some Chaos Warriors up. They're shielded. You know, they're good fighters. I mean, they have better stats than Kossars and more HP, so I'm hoping they'll be able to, you know, trade well even after being shot by pistols. Valkia is just hanging out, and okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So no ambushers in the opening build for my opponent, which is cool. Very happy to take whatever advantages I can get. And what we need down here is going to be a shielded Marauder to get in front of the Chosen Halberds and make sure they don't, you know, get pounded basically. Could move over this way a little bit. Let's do that. Let's get the Hell Cannon maneuvering so it can reach objective 1, 2. And out of the gates, we're going to get our clutches on this middle point, which is cool. Baba Yaga needs to get hunted by Valkia basically the entire game. And yeah, are we going to see? It looks like it's just Kossar spam. So I think I'm going to actually, I don't want to like move into mass pistol fire range. Yeah, but Baba Yaga is pretty disruptive, but we can definitely be very annoying here too. Okay, so let's go after Baba Yaga here, see if we can get a little something, and then move you guys up, and she's going to turn and run, so we don't need to overextend here. And now, can we start reaching any of these units? I think we just about can. So Eakold's going to head to the middle. Chosen Halberds will anchor the hell out of that side point. And Baba Yaga can attack them if she wants to, but I honestly don't hate the idea of just Spirit Leeching her here if she comes close. Okay, so Valkia can keep hunting here. That's fine. Middle objective's going to go for us. And the Hell Cannon is, let's give it a little speed boost here, see what we can do. All right, so we're going to get dragged into a lot of fire here. And, oh, there's the OP ambushers. So this is what the old Buna is going to be for. So we need to go dive them with Valkia, basically. That's kind of the game plan. All right, so we've gotten this. The Kossar shooting is going to be online soon. Let's drop that. And now we need to go, and is he going to target Valkia? Maybe, I'm not sure. But regardless, we'll get a fat Sleipnir down the pipe here. Hopefully do this, and then we can use the Demon Shield in a second. Oh, that was a sweet Sleipnir. Right on those expensive units, and then we make Valkia invulnerable, which is really the play. All right, and the Hell Cannon shots are coming in, which is outstanding. Valkia is going to be indestructible for another couple seconds here. But now it's off, so we can toggle flying, which will land Valkia and make her harder to hit. And the caster is going to get back at this point. So are they going to move up is the question. Valkia is free, so we can juke. But yeah, I'm very happy with that. And the Hell Cannon actually doing some decent damage. I just got to watch out for like the skirmishers and stuff. All right, more Chaos Warriors. We just need capture weight, basically. And Valkia did get beaten up, but I think it was worth. The Sleipnir was solid. Let's get you guys doing it. Let's get you guys doing this. And we can go ahead and drop a little Spirit Leech action here. Valkia somehow still is just getting pounded. I have no idea how that's happening, but you know, it is what it is. Armored Chaos Trolls can intercept Baba Yaga if she decides to go into the backfield. And how's the Hell Cannon looking? All right, let's switch it on to these ones now. All right, Marauders, moving it up. Baba Yaga does get tagged a little bit. Unfortunately, we're having to kind of fight on Kislev's terms a little bit, which doesn't feel great. On the bottom point, do we want to send any cap weight down there, like some Marauders? Yeah, I don't hate that idea, actually. A little bit of cap weight just to threaten, and now we can go after Grandma here. Bear Launcher against my artillery crew. I don't know how that's going to go. Hopefully not too well. But we'll be keeping tabs. Eocolds, go engage here. And Buna needs to be used on those big expensive Zargar that just moved in, actually. All right, Trolls. Let's move across here. And the Bear did not finish off the artillery piece, which is a huge win for us. Chosen with Halberds, you know, we're just going to absorb that pistol shooting and attack Baba Yaga here. And then we can go there. We're going to get the big nasty. Let's move and go there. All right, so all of you guys are moving. Let's just get these Marauders, you know, trying to wrestle that point. And we do have his Lord a little bit surrounded here, which is good. Granted, Grandma is not easy to take down. She's no joke. Troll's getting absolutely wrecked, though, just having a terrible time. Severed Claw doing well, I would say. Let's move these Chosen up. I think we need to get them in the fight. I feel like I can't have too many resources, like not all hands on deck. Okay, so we'll move there, and hopefully those Trolls can regenerate. Let's get the Chaos Sorcerer back. We did get a fat Buna off on those bad boys. And let's get the Severed Claw back. Keep Valkia hunting here. And now we need to land a Sleipnir if possible. All right, so he's going for my Hell Cannon, which will just summon some Great Weapon Marauders to kind of stand on top of it. They should be able to handle it. Okay, Chosen with Halberds, move up there. And the Severed Claw is going to pull back. We got you guys cruising, a couple Marauders, maybe going to ninja that side point. While we keep hunting Grandma here. Grandma's definitely a nightmare. She's very tough to lock down. All right, Eocolds, go get on those. We got the cap weight here. Chosen are now embroiled in combat, and we have a lot of firepower going, so let's go ahead and just keep going after these Kossars here. Pack Trap's on, so we need to make sure we don't die here, so we're going to do this. And then, so we're immune to damage right now. Let's do another one of these little Vortex spells. Get you guys getting in there, Trolls piling in. The Kislev hybrid shooting is what's really, really just nasty. It's very powerful. So Chosen are winning their fight, and hopefully my opponent's starting to like run out of steam a little bit. I don't know. On the shooting department, Valkia has lived. So Valkia needs to go jump on the Wolfhearts to make sure my dudes can thrive and do well. I have to say, man, I'm very impressed with this Hell Cannon. It's actually been doing some very good damage, very respectable. And are we stealing the bottom point? Not quite. Okay, there are some Kossars down there, so they're gonna hang on to that one, I would wager. A couple Marauder Horsemen. Let's just park them on the point, see if we can like potentially threaten that. I think that's not bad. Valkia shutting these down. Our Deathcaster. I feel like trying to kill Baba Yaga is like not the best play, but I don't know. Could be okay. A couple Chaos Warriors. Roll back to the point. Chosen still doing okay here. And let's stroke the Forbidden Rod a little bit. Get a little cap weight sitting right there on the point. Hell Cannon in the meantime is doing it. And these guys, the Wolfhearts, are still being shut down by Valkia. So we do have the cap weight here, which is hopefully going to distract my opponent a little bit. So now we just kind of run away with those and call it a day. Great, so we buckled the middle, and now we can use a Buna on, is there any Zargard left? Doesn't look like it. Let's just get this full health unit of Kossars. I think that's going to be the way. All right, so things in the woods are here. Let's get Valkia up and pull her back. And we can just happily kite these heavy cavalry all day. Armored Chaos Trolls move over here. And Baba Yaga is still just trundling about and, doing her thing. Chosen with Halberds might be able to get that W eventually, actually. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, dude, let's go. Let's get those Wolfhearts down if we can. And on the side point, it looks like some Zargard Grey Opens are heading over there, which I'm totally fine with. Horsemen do get caught out, so I did slip up there. So my bad, my bad. Let's move these Grey Opens up. They're not doing a whole lot here. Now we got things in the woods heading in, all sorts of scariness. Valkia could help out with them, but we probably just need straight up more infantry here. Although, ooh, Swords of Chaos, baby! That's what I'm talking about. The Swords of Chaos, kind of cool. Kind of cool. Could lose me the game, but, you know, rule of cool all day, baby. Rule of cool all day. So Marauders pull back to the point. We are up on points pretty substantially. We have second waves of infantry coming out. So Winged Lancers here. Let's go ahead and rear charge them with these horsemen. Get you guys moving over to the side point. And a couple Marauders going to help. Valkia, in the meantime, can keep hunting Grandma. And hopefully Eocold and the Severed Claw are going to find some value for us on the middle. You've almost got those guys down. Almost. Just about. Value trading is really close, which isn't good because he has more healing than me probably. Man, those trolls got folded up like a piece of paper, dude. They had a bad time there. More time Beowulfs, too. All right. Let's rotate back towards the middle. Clearly, he's invested very heavily in the bottom, so we need to reorient ourselves. Marauders, and yeah, we don't have a whole lot. We probably got to start unsummoning some stuff. All right. So Eocold and company, keep doing it. Valkia is on her way. Swords of Chaos are here, and they will dominate Winged Lancers in combat, so happy to take that trade. Hell Cannon, where do we go from here? Can shoot these armored Kossars down, I suppose. Valkia is just kind of waiting to see. Let's get the Swords of Chaos to go finish off those Kossars. And we have some horsemen in the distance. Let's go ahead and just maneuver with those guys to the explosion damage. Hey, Swords of Chaos with some respectable damage, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get some horsemen, move them up to just go throw here at the Mordheim Beowulfs. And he might actually just straight up go for my... yeah, he might go for the Hell Cannon here, which I would not mind at all. Let's pull you guys back, because it's basically done its whole piece, you know? It doesn't really have much fight left in it. All right, so Eocold doing good. We do have a Spirit Leech in the pocket. Looks like the Horseman, once again, going to kind of get caught a little bit. Ooh, that Hell Cannon shot was pretty good. That was pretty good. All right, more Marauders. Let's move them up. Middle starting to flip here, and those accursed OP archers with 3 nets is just so disgusting. All right, so let's fight. Valkia, we need to get you over here. Let's go help with those archers. Looks like they're going to be compromised right now. And the middle point does come back to Baba Yaga's team here. All right, so let's do this. Let's Spirit Leech the Mordheim Beowulfs. Attack with the Swords of Chaos. All right, and how are those guys doing? They're pretty damn beat up. Get some hounds, and hounds, come nibble and help. We need every little piece of help we can get here is going to be good. Mordheim Beowulfs on the run, but we are dragging down quite a few of those. Still have those Chosen Halberds, pretty rad. Valkia hunting on the other side. Points are close. Got a couple horsemen moving back in, and looks like they were able to successfully chase some of my units off. Let's go ahead and unsummon the Severed Claw. Get them back in the game if we can. And now it looks like there's some sled play. Unfortunately, we don't have enough for like Bunas and things like that. You know, let's just keep running those hounds away. We did get some nice cap weight there, but we don't want to mess with the Zargard yet. We're not quite ready for that. Hell Cannon shots, let's soften them up. We have time. We can afford to value trade, right? Let's maneuver you guys around, keep those hounds alive. We can get the Swords of Chaos down here to start isolating and killing. Valkia needs to move back and across. And Eocold Hellbrass, like he's designed to kill those kind of units, right? Like absolutely designed to kill them. All right, moving up. Let's get the hounds back down and under. Do we have any armored trolls to bring back very soon? A couple great weapons. Let's move them up. And where's Valkia? Valkia has successfully taken care of those guys. Swords of Chaos maneuvering to the low ground. And our Deathcaster needs to come back. How much wins do we have? We actually have enough for another Buna too, which is great. Look at Eocold being an absolute beast, though. He's just raid bossing it. Okay, pulling back. Valkia. Oh, she landed. She did definitely not want to land there. Swords of Chaos can go rip them to shreds. Unless those Winged Lancers decide to party, which they might. So Valkia is slightly trapped up here. Let's pop this. How we looking? Zargard getting beaten down, which is cool. We need those armored trolls stat, though, because there's a lot of mass that's just bullying us. Definitely making me feel as if I should have brought more. All right, Valkia, how you doing? Yeah, dragged down a couple Winged Lancers. Great. Zargard are basically dead. And now we got these 2 guys. Hell Cannon is still just going super hard in the paint. Let's come down here. We have time to get an objective. It's a very close game. Swords of Chaos, bring it back in. Valkia, keep hunting Grandma. And Eocold needs to just be an absolute raid boss on the point if possible. Hounds, hounds, do this. Intercept there. Call the hounds down and under. We might be able to flip this point here, believe it or not. I'm thinking we might be able to. The Swords of Chaos, I'm not like really hating them. I feel like they're doing okay for me. But ironically, the biggest MVP has been this damn Hell Cannon, dude. That thing has just been a terror in the night. So let's get a full surround with these hound units. You guys get in, and we'll get behind them and try and nibble on them. Get some horsemen up and around. And do we have a Buna? Like anything we want a Buna down? hitting those horsemen off the field wouldn't be bad. And Baba Yaga is coming to try and help. But Valkyrie is hot on her tail. Hound units, yep, let's get away. We just like kind of keep threatening with those hounds wherever we can. Let's move to the middle. And we do get a Buna off. You know, just had to kind of get one going. Hell cannon shots. Let's rip the last couple on these armored Kossars. And the hounds are now maneuvering. And Valkyria needs to be careful here. Could have gotten caught. Unsummon the Chaos Warrior. Unsummon the Chaos Warrior. You guys maneuver this way. And now we head to the middle and just get ready to go. Yeah, I would love the Severed Claw to be back. That would be really nice. Let's get this caster. Valkyria is a little bit trapped up, but that's all good. And now we can call in another Armored Troll. Is there going to be a very good trading piece? It's been a good game. I feel like we're winning on value trading, though. Ironically, that Hell Cannon is kind of carrying this game. He hasn't been able to stop it either. All right, Valkyria. Grandma's Goon Squad is really up to no good. We need to shut him down once and for all. Oh, the Hell Cannon shot. Dude, this thing has just been money this game, right? Absolute money. All right. So Valkyria can keep working actually on these guys. Is there any horseman play we can do to threaten the side objective? The blob fight feels good for us here. You know, the Swords of Chaos and the Chariots are also like getting throwing axed. They're being axed to question. All right, down you go. Let's get you guys back. Oh, I think it's just a Flock of Doom, so nothing to worry about. Come on, trolls. Hold it down, buddy. The dreaded troll leadership is never fun. All right. So trolls maneuvering. It looks like he's bouncing back again. How are the Swords of Chaos hanging in there? Pretty good. We got a couple trolls, which hopefully will knock them down. And we do manage to flip the side point, probably. I think that's going to go to us. Let's get some Marauders with Great Weapons heading down there if they can. A couple horsemen need to pull back. Don't want them to get caught by the old sleds. Cold Hellbrass, trolls. Let's retreat the trolls back to the point. Keep kiting the sleds if we can. And Severed Claw coming out would be very good. Yeah, Baba Yaga is really good. She's incredibly strong. Okay, let's get this caster back. I don't need to stroke the Forbidden Rod or anything. We'll just keep kiting with these horsemen. Trolls are back on the point. We should have good capture weight here. And let's get you guys back. And the side point does get flipped for us. So the hounds have done it. And we really needed to flip the objectives like literally right now. That was getting pretty dicey there. Severed Claw call out would be really good probably. Or even like the Hell Cannon again. I don't know. Do we get a triple cap here? We do. That's really huge actually. All right, let's get Swords of Chaos coming in. Let's get you rolling to cause some havoc. The side point's going to be threatened pretty hard. I don't have time to wait for expensive units. We need some cap here. We need some cap weight. All right, horsemen, you guys keep going. You hunt the sleds, Valkyria. You guys kite the horsemen here. In the middle, Aecold and the armored Chaos Trolls are just doing work, dude. They're just doing tons of work. All right, hounds, let's come over here. See if we can help peel some units. Salvage these armored Chaos Trolls if we can. Go, Valkyria. Kill the heavy sled of doom. Middle objective could flip here, but the Mordheim Beowulfs do finally get folded up. And a couple of hounds, let's park them on the side of the objective for cap weight. Come on, trolls. I need these trolls to rally, dude. They would be so useful right now, jeez. All right, so, yeah, I think we can save up for something slightly better. Okay, that objective's going to go. We need to keep those hounds alive. The dream needs to be kept alive here. Ah, finally, the trolls of the gods have come back. Hell yeah, dude. All right, warriors are moving up. Let's get another warrior heading to this point. You can move to the center. Just keep kiting these guys around. Hound's doing great work. Yeah, I think I got it. This has been an incredibly scrappy game. Valkyria is so underrated. She's really useful. And Swords of Chaos, who would have thought? Like, that's what's cool about experimenting, right? We, like, figure out cool shit. You know? Like, that's what it's all about, in my opinion. Warriors moving. Side points looking good. The thing is, we can probably win on just a couple points here now. So let's keep these hounds back. And we just need to get the horsemen to start going here. All right, so these are what? Winged Lancers. Let's get Valkyrie after the Winged Lancers. Armored Chaos Trolls. Need to get them over there too. And he's going to start threatening that point as well. That's kind of why I sent the very humble warrior over there. Okay, is there any way we can get some cap weight here? Can we get some cap weight for your boy? I don't know. That's going to be a dicey one, guys. I'm trying to maintain a little bit of cap weight, but those Winged Lancers are really sticking on me here. So we probably have to anchor it down on the other side. We're at 1,400 points, but it feels like he's got a lot left still. Aecold's still kind of creeping in the middle. Let's get you up, get these hounds over. We just need to like flip an objective for a second, right? And looks like he didn't quite manage to flip this one. Let's get the Chaos Warriors up. Come on. Oh, he's moving off the point. Come on. Sloppy. Damn, he flipped the point. That's really bad. I think that was avoidable too. It's all good. It happened. He played well. He got me there. Okay, Aecold, we need you to do your thing. Deathcaster's chilling nearby. Side point's looking good. Uh-oh. This is a lot of wild pressure all over the battlefield. Okay, where do we just call these guys in? Shit, I wasn't looking. Okay, maybe they'll make it quick enough. We'll see. Need to get you there, get you here, get some armored chaos trolls down here. And I think we just focus on this side. This is like where Valky is hanging out. It's where it's looking best. Let's get horsemen. Let's get the hounds down there and just like hard wrestle that objective while also pressuring the middle a little bit. Chaos warriors move up. Let's do this and this. So we still have a little bit of cap weight there. We can also sneak some houndos around that side because, you know, we do have the cap weight advantage. So let's park some hounds there. And this one we should be able to just straight up brute force, I think. We need to move on to the point, though, with these hounds. So you guys move there. You guys get as many models as we can up on the point, including the warriors. There we go. All right. So that's what I'm talking about. So now we got the hounds here. Baba Yaga might be able to single-handedly defend this point. We'll have to see. But I think we wrestle the bottom point here, and I think we're chilling. Okay, Armored Chaos Trolls, battle here. Let's get the hound units. You guys just keep rolling. Chaos Warriors move up, and we do have a lot of weight here. Valkia needs to just go after these Beowulfs. Beowulf. Beowulf. All right, how are we looking at the bottom as well? It looks like this is going to flip for us, I think. So we just need one of these and we basically win, right? And then we got you down here. Let's get you there. Is there anything fast I can get over there? Not really. Yeah, the Hell Cannon might just be like the way. We have the cap weight here, but not for long. He's pushing onto the objective. You can see it flipping back and forth. Very, very dicey. So we need to get that other side point, guys. And it looks like it's going to happen here in a second. Baba Yaga is pressuring it hard. Let's get some Marauders. Marauders. And do we get it? Come on, flip for us. Yes, okay. So the points are going again. I'm pretty sure I get it on that side. Holy shit, man. Unless Baba Yaga finds a way to go like Super Saiyan. We don't want to blob up on our chariot. Let's just leave, you know, some of these units here. And we have the Chosen Halberds who made it to the other side as well. What a crazy fourth quarter game, but I think we just edged it out barely. Hey, Cold, I mismicroed him. I should have pulled him to a side objective. Sorry, Baba Yaga, you're not going to be able to get it despite your 7,000 HP because that's a lot of HP. Very tanky. He almost came back. Yeah, he almost came back. But at the end of the day, I think we got it. Valkia's here. You can come across and hammer the Grandma down. Yeah, buddy, still got it. Let's go. Hey, good tournament today. We had some great games. Wins and losses. Good stuff. Oh, yeah, buddy. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Well, Grandma was going apeshit. She's probably at like 4,000 value, guys. Like, she's insane. Let's see, 5,700. Man, Bobby, like I felt like I outplayed that game, but the Grandma is just so obscene how much damage she does. People don't realize this about Baba Yaga yet, but she's actually like pretty overtuned in some matchups. Like, come on, 5,000 in a, like, it's her Flock of Doom was not doing 5,000 value. That was all the chariot. The Hell Cannon was a big carry. That thing got 3,300 value, so the Hell Cannon kept me in the game. Valky at 22, Aecold did well. The Chosen Halberds, I should just switch to regular Chosen. Swords of Chaos did okay. Trolls are obviously good. I can't believe Baba Yaga had 5,000 value. That's obscene. GG, well played. Yeah. Well played, my friend. Well played. All right. Let's report the score. See how we're looking for tonight's tournament. And yeah, we beat Kislev twice today. On good and top tier players too. It wasn't like we were battling beginners or anything like that. So I'm very happy with that. And let's go ahead here and go with Warriors of Chaos. We probably just barely missed qualification. We definitely shouldn't have memed that game, but we should have. That's what it's about. It's about experimenting. All right, so he was playing Kislev. All right, so let's do that. And we're all good. See how we're looking, man? Yeah, Mama Stank is so tanky. She's very, very tanky. All right. Hey, I think we actually qualified. Oh, yes, here we go. We made it. So we got top 4, baby. Check it out. All right. So according to the brackets, unless there's a mistake, I made top 4, which is cool. So we'll be playing in the next round. Warriors of Chaos, man. It's going to be hard to win, though, with... Well, Platy's playing what? He's playing Britonia, which I think is a hard one for us, but winnable. Hadri's, I don't know what he's playing, so we'll find out. Yeah, Grandma's got way too much HP. Yeah, it's nuts. And her damage, it's the casket thing that she shoots on her chariot. It does so much damage. Dude, the Hell Cannon was... If he shut down the Hell Cannon earlier, he wins that game. 100%. Oh yeah, Kislev is definitely mouth breathe faction. 100%. All right, so what do we got here? Looks Looks like everybody is done. I don't think there's any issues. Somebody pings me in the Discord. Going down to the tournament chat. All right, so I think we're fine. I think we're looking good. Yeah, she has more HP than Grimgor, I think. Yeah, don't worry, guys. So I'm working on I'm gathering a team. Check this out. I'll show you guys here in a second. See if I can pull this up while I advance to the next round. I don't think there's any errors, which is good. If there is, we can fix that. So advance to top 4. And yeah, we're working on a document here. Yeah, Google Doc, which is going to be like balance changes for every faction that we're going to submit to them, and hopefully it'll address things like that. She has more HP than Brands on Deathclaw. It is true. Everybody does, though. You know, Nurgle champions almost have as much. Hey, so we actually made top 4. I'm very happy with that. We have a chance, you know, to fight. Fight for the dub. All right, I got my boy Hadries in the first round. Always a pleasure playing him. All right, so Hadries, you and I are up. You have to face the beloved Warriors of Chaos. Code is there, and we got Platypus, and on the bottom side, I believe Sleepy Lion playing it out. So they are going to duke it out there. The grand finals maps are going to be Glade of the Everqueen is our first one. Glade of the Everqueen is our map, and we'll see what Hadries is playing. I actually don't know what he signed up as tonight. Yeah, man. I just really hope it's not Kislev. Jesus. We've suffered so much against him tonight. Like, if that's like any other lord, if Baba Yaga doesn't get 6,000 value against me, if she gets like 3, I'm just massively ahead, right? Like massively. But 6,000 value is just egregious on any character. Like, I didn't see Baba Yaga making any crazy plays or anything. So I don't know, man. That's just wild to me. All right, so we got Tzeentch up in this game. I'm not sure what Tzeentch is going to be doing to us. Probably Zangor spam. Zangors are pretty good. They're pretty stalwart little fighters. All right, so let's get our army blocker up. Are we going to have an Aecold Duel of Fates, dude? Just Aecold on Aecold action? I think that could happen here. And, all right, so let's get started. I like that for our opener. That feels pretty good. Muty Beast is an interesting one. Yeah, Hellstriders got nerfed. You could probably like take 50 gold off them, and then they would be better now. It's always, you know, it was a hard-handed nerf, but it was deservedly so at the time. All right, so we have you and you, maybe. Could be good. Gives you a little bit of fighting power there, buddy. Like, what heroes are good against Tzeentch? Heroes that can't be sniped are good against Tzeentch. So difficult, raid bossy kind of dudes. Definitely the way. What kind of goon squad can Tzeentch bring? They can't bring as good of a goon squad as Chaos, that's for damn sure. Chaos they are the goon squad. They're the ones who knock, dude. They are the ones who knock indeed. Yeah, Slaanesh is hard to play, but they're very good. Could we see a Severed Claw choice from Hadries here? Maybe we see a little bit of Severed action. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that looks good. Okay. And then we need a wizard. We need a Harry Potter of some sort. I don't know what we're going to bring, but Lore of Tzeentch against Tzeentch would be fun. Fire is always good against them, but with Zangors being so prevalent, they're not like the best. Like cavalry units can be good here. Do we bring the dreaded Cockatrice? Oh yeah, dude. Fear it. Not too worried about Muty Beast. I feel like we can contain that thing with our horsemen. You know, I feel like horsemen can definitely keep that thing in check. Armored Chaos Trolls are very vulnerable against Screamers, but still might be something that's worth considering. Hadries bringing the Blue Scribes is not likely. I can assure you, that's most likely not going to happen. What units will he bring? Yeah, probably Core Zangors, but if not, if he goes with like blues, I feel pretty prepared as well. I feel pretty prepared in that regard. All right, so let's try this out. Go with you. This. It's actually not terrible. We can cut that. Okay, so we saved some money here. All right. Feeling good about the opening build here. Chaos Knights and those kind of units are going to be pretty haggard too, because they're just going to get wrecked by the screamers. You gotta watch out for those things, man. They're no joke. What other weird units could I bring? The Cockatrice is a tempting one. It's Kolek in time? Probably not. It's probably not Kolek time yet. No, unfortunately not. As much as I would like to bring Kolek, it is not time for him to shine. All right, so those things are ready. Probably like one of those. No, it doesn't. What I'm saying doesn't mean much to you guys. I'm just ranting to myself as I pick through my units. Okay. Looks good. And we can bring you. Who did the art for the army blocker? My wife. Yeah, she just drew that one day. She was just having some fun, just drew it. She's a very talented artist. Okay. Get a couple of you guys. What about halberds in this matchup? I've thought about halberds against Tzeentch. Flamers are a bit of a problem. I guess I could just like Buna them down or something though, right? I feel like that could work pretty well. Yeah, Buna on those guys would not be terrible. We'll cut this, and then that should allow us to get the Pavane. If we want to go that route. Well, there's a lot of units that aren't like DLC that are viable for sure, you know? Like there's plenty. Like Chaos Warriors are a very good infantry unit, in my opinion. They hang in there, they get the job done. What about this guy? This thing seems like badass, dude. Hell yeah. Dragon. We could see some Doom Knight play. I could see a little bit of Doom Knight in action. Gotta watch out for the old Doom Knights. They could be a problem. Yeah, you see, the Tzeentch doesn't have the same healing blob, so it's not quite as scary. All right, I like this build. Let's give it a try, baby. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Let's see how this game unfolds. Let us see how this game unfolds. Yeah, those guys I think could do all right. Could do all right. Chaos Knights are not good here, I don't think. There's just too many things that would probably trade into them well. I think we're leaving home a little bit light on some key units here, so let's do that. And all right, let's party, man. Let's have some fun. Good luck to Hadries. Should be a good game. He's a great player. I would actually, it's a win-win here, right? Because Warriors and Chaos and Tzeentch are kind of, I don't know what Tzeentch is doing this season. I can't stay to watch the SFT because of work, but I'll watch the video. Hey, enjoy, man. Hope all is well at work. So Tzeentch is sitting at about a 50% win rate right now. 47%. Warriors of Chaos. Tzeentch and Warriors of Chaos both at 47%. They've only played each other twice this season in our new season, and it's 1-1. So it seems that both players were able to win, so it's kind of cool. Yes. Yeah, what Chaos Knights could be? Imagine if Chaos got like Knights, some sort of Knight variant with like armor piercing. Holy shit. Like a Chaos Knight that wields like a huge hammer. Oh, I feel like the Empire should get that. Like give it to your boy, like the Ulrich Knights. Give us like some Empire Knight RORs that have like great weapons. Oh, that'd be so rad. They actually exist in tabletop. Like when you make the Empire Knight model kit, they come with hammers, and you can give them Ulrich heads. They're like these berserker, like barbarian looking heads. It's pretty cool. Thanks for joining tonight, guys. Let me get the screen blocker down. Here we are. Yeah, that's true. Hadries always brings the sorcerer on the disc. I should have. It's foolish of me to assume anything otherwise. So I basically just have a huge warrior line, which I think will be pretty good for like pushing and being menacing and that sort of thing. We have Eakold and Sigvald, a Slanesh caster to buff up our big core, to basically just cast those huge spells and buff our entire army, and that's pretty much it, guys. A couple Marauders to hold the point. Hadri's army is pretty narrow. I'm going to try and get a lot of pressure on those points, but I wonder what he's got. I really don't know. Flamers, maybe? I guess I would potentially struggle to shut them down. I don't know. I have some dive. Cockatrices are interesting. I don't know. I think they're a little overpriced. You can probably take like 50, 100 gold off them. 1,300 is a big ask. That's like, you almost get a chosen for 1,300, you know? And in Dom, a flying monster needs to be pretty good for you to bring it. Yeah, Screamers are never in the starting army, though. It's probably Eakold and a Mutalith Beast would be my guess, but I do have a bunch of Marauder Horsemen, so I'm hoping that will be enough to bring it down if I can, like, Rampage it or something. I don't know. I don't know. He's taking a long time to set up for only having 7 units here. Taking a long old time. What do you got, Hadrius? Yeah, linebacker build. Yeah, it's old school. It's just simple, straightforward, you know? All right, there he goes. Okay, he's got a chicken. He's got Kairos with pendulum, which is cool. And then also you go here. He's got Chaos Warrior halberds and Aecold Hellbrass. So this chicken is going to come and harass me. So I need to just summon out 1 horseman just to fly under him and keep him from just having his way with my lines. All right, cool. So we got just a huge battle line of Chaos Warriors who are going to move up the map. And I'm going to try and triple cap him is my game plan here. Just like an aggressive push against his smaller, more elite army. And I do have the Slanesh magic to help out too, so that's nice. Let's keep him in the trees. Keep this chicken. He might fly up the cliff here, which is pretty funny. He could like fly up there and dodge me a little bit, but that's fine. Okay, let's go like so. Got Marauders. Yeah, look at him. He's like juking and flying over here. It's fine as long as he's not like. Oh, that was a money throw. That actually hit him. Look at that, dude. Those guys got some Olympic arms right there. Yeah, so my Aecold Goon Squad should beat his because I have Sigvald with me, so I'm thinking that's pretty darn good. And we can call out more Marauders if we want to. Horsemen are just going to keep following around his big chicken here. He's going to try and dodge here, but that's going to hurt pretty bad. I don't know if he actually like dodged any of it. It seems like it still hit pretty well. Yeah, the blue fire is a very good spell. So Hadrian's just going to be cackling on the side, basically using the big chicken to terrorize me. Let's get all our infantry out, just get a ton of cap weight on the field, and just make it really hard for him to hold objectives. All right, let's move you up. And horsemen are still just, you know, keeping him honest at least. Okay, so warriors are moving in all directions. We got the Severed Claw hanging out here. And we're going to come with a little bit of Slaneshi magic now. All right, so keep attacking here. Keep throwing at the big bird. He's got some decent fighting power, but hopefully the warrior will get the job done. What is he trying to shoot at? The warrior's there? Yeah, okay, it's the warriors. That one, I think he hit the tree or something. That was weird. Okay, so back objective's opening up. So we're going to get a double cap right away, which is going to be excellent. We're going to go after these guys. Let's move you up. Get the Chaos Warrior bashing here, and you're throwing here. Let's get a couple Marauder Horsemen throwing weapons over there also. All right, so the Humble Warrior will go here, and you guys can go there and just keep enveloping and pull in the Slanesh caster. And our Aecold will do some nice work for sure. All right, keep going after the chicken. Try and keep his shields from regenerating. Okay, how are we looking? Let's keep javelining that thing. And now it looks like he's coming across. Let's get these great weapons moving up here and these great weapons moving here. And we can go after his Aecold if we want to, but it looks like the big bird's actually going to be landing here, which is interesting. All right, so let's see if we can cook this chicken a little bit, although he does have a lot of pressure here. But the Chaos Warrior Great Weapons should be pretty favored here. It looks like there are some dudes coming over there, some halberds, so we need to respect those. Move into these. Now, obviously, one of our warrior units is going to take a beating, but we're basically waiting for Blissful Rapture to... Oh, shit, did we cut the Slanesh army passive? No, we have it. Yeah, we have it. Okay, that was weird. Oh, is it only when you're casting? Maybe that's what it is. All right, so let's get these guys up on the point, and hopefully he just won't have enough cap weight to play with us here. And now it looks like there's some pressure on the side, so let's get some horsemen over there. So just kind of throw away at them. And we need to steal this objective from him, like right now. This needs to go down. All right, Lash of Slanesh, let's go. That's going to trigger a melee attack buff for the entire army for a short period of time. And the Mutilith Beast is now in, so we need to just like kind of be careful and javelin that thing down if we can. But if we can flip this first before leaving, that would be a huge win for us. So let's see if we can. All right. So you guys go after the beastie. We do get routed on the side there. Acquiescence is going down on these Chaos Warriors again. And we have our Horseman Corps still trolling about. We're not quite able to get it. And we do get the throwing axes shooting into the back of them, which is going to be good. Aecold and company trying, and we're just retreating with a lot of our units now because we did get routed back, but that's okay. I would say we did some respectable damage. And yeah, we still have a couple Chaos Warriors just hanging out and living their best life. All right, you guys come this way. Let's drop this on the Muta Beast. Do that, and cool, so that's going to rampage him. So I'm hoping from there we'll be okay. A couple Chaos Warrior Great Weapons can move here. Throwing weapons doing excellent work. And now let's go ahead and call in you and just get you guys ready to go and ready to party. Okay, oh, he regrowth. Interesting. So the regrowth kind of canceled out our schemes there. That's unfortunate. All right, Horsemen, keep throwing away. We have our Slanesh caster, and yeah, we're keeping him back on points. This objective should favor us, unless these are like chosen or something. No, it doesn't look like it. All right, so let's get the horsemen over to the far side point. Pull you guys back. Get these Chaos Warriors grinding here. I could be in a little bit of trouble with Sigvald. I didn't think Sigvald, of anyone, would be the one who I would be worried about dying here, but it could actually be the end of old Sigvald. Yeah. All right, so Armored Chaos Trolls are coming. We have our Marauder Horsemen. Let's get on the point. Make sure we hold that down. Our Aecold is unfortunately a little bit surrounded here, so we're going to try and get Sigvald away and keep him alive if possible. Screamers doing their thing, and let's just throw some javelins here. Screamers on the way in there. Can we call in anything big and scary? All right, man, who would have thought Sigvald would get smashed like this? He's having a bad old time. If he can live, then I think I'll be okay. I think we'll be okay if Sigvald can escape somehow, but yeah, we're gonna find out the hard way. All right, so you guys do this. You keep maneuvering over here. Let's keep getting those throwing weapons in there, and Sigvald's just gonna hustle and try and live. Live, Sigvald, live! And you keep bashing down the Severed Claw. More Dissension, of course, hurts. Value trading does favor us, though, which is weird. It doesn't. I don't feel like I'm ahead, to be honest. I really don't. All right, let's do that. And next, we're going to call the Summoners of Rage. All right, Sigvald. Oh, we got snared. Okay. Who snared me? Was it someone? Someone snared me here? Okay, let's do this. Keep the Warriors fighting. Our Aecolds can keep jamming hard. These Warriors can move back up, and hopefully we can just keep throwing axing these guys. All right, Sigvald, come on. We need you to be the classic Sigvald of old, just the indomitable Sigvald who just like legit can't be killed. That's exactly what we need right now. So let's call in Summoners of Rage. They're going to be useful here, and this could be his folly. If he keeps trying to kill my my dudes and it just doesn't go through, then or kill Sigvald and he lives and he's focusing all those resources on him, then that could be pretty big for us. All right, so unfortunately we do get popped there. Marauders are still fighting well. Let's reposition you guys. Move up, move up. Hound's nibbling away, but we need another Hound here, I think. Nibbling on the Screamers with the Hounds doesn't feel like it's the worst trade in the world. Summoners of Rage, come over here. And yeah, we still have a little bit of fight on the back objective. Is Sigvald going to live? He is. Hell yeah, dude. That's my boy. All right, so Sigvald's going to survive. Outstanding. A couple horsemen here still throwing, but it looks like Hadri's might find a way to flip this point. With these Chaos Warriors, our horsemen are trying to throw, but I think the Trolls were not our brightest idea. The Trolls didn't feel like they were very good. All right, Summoners, let's go. These are Screamers, which Summoners of Rage should pound pretty hard. Do a little bit of they still have plenty of ammo. Let's keep them in there. All right, Marauders and Marauders. I don't think we're going to get back up onto the point. Summoners of Rage. Let's go after these Screamers here and get a pick and start playing the side now. And Aecold, my Aecold may die. We need to just run away with them and just try and be elusive and force my opponent to have to chase a little bit. Chaos Warrior. Yep, we're going to need some Chaos Warrior Great Weapons here. Summoners of Rage. Definitely getting them Screamers down. These Horsemen still doing good. And here comes the Humble Chaos Warrior. Yes. There he goes. Looks like a army ability going down here, so let's fan out in either direction. Is that really the Tzeentch ults? I think it is. I think I managed to dodge part of it at least. Okay, Aecold's gonna hustle over to the point right here. Summoners of Rage, let's get you in there. Those guys get pounded. Let's get you on the Chromatic Aberrations and keep these Horsemen going. And these Hounds need to loop around the side. All right, so we managed to dodge that. Let's go ahead and unsummon and unsummon. So we'll get the unsummon on you guys. Keep Aecold cackling and running about. And we do have an opportunity to press up and take his home point. It looks like it's not very heavily defended, so we're going to do that, actually. And take the Summoners of Rage over there, too. We could just kind of keep playing around here a little bit. You know, having a good old jolly time. Okay, do we have any Muty Beasts or anything like that? You guys can come back in. Let's get you Hounds around the back. Unsummon you guys, do a little bit of housekeeping. And now we have the Aecold versus Aecold duel. Oh, I love it. That's pretty fun. All right, so those are Chaos Warriors. Those are Zangors. We have our Whip Master here, so he's going to drop a fat whip right on the face of these guys. Let's go after the Chromatic Abomination. Sigvald can just bash against those Zangors. Meanwhile, on tonight's episode, as much as I hate the Trolls here because of the Screamers, I think we just need stuff. So Muty Beast will probably struggle against the Summoners of Rage, I would wager, but this cap weight here is nice. Let's get Summoners of Rage back. He's pulling his chicken here, so we just need to, take pressure off that so we can get this point. Basically the game plan. All right, so looking good. We're starting to fold this army a bit. Horsemen in melee. I guess they're out of ammo, so it is what it is. Let's pull you guys back. Get some more Javelin men coming over here to throw. And, yeah, I mean, it's all right. We're putting some pressure on them. The Aecold duel is pretty hilarious. Those Abomination guys will just not fold up. They're just not going quietly into the night. All right, Summoners of Rage got away. That's going to keep us from, straight up losing our back point here. He has, no cap weight there. which is awesome. Okay, might need to get some other fancy business here. And now we got all this weight on this objective here. So we're going to just move in from all sides. And hopefully Space Jam here. We want our Aecold to live, so we're going to try and get him back with the boys. Summoners of Rage right here. We need some infantry to hold our home point, so I'll probably call in some Chaos Warriors. But I need to like lurk nearby to make sure nothing too crazy goes down. All right, Aecold. Our Aecold's hustling, dude. He's going hard for it. And let's go ahead and buff our entire army's melee attack right now, which is super hot. We'll do that. And do I have any more horsemen to call? I do. Perfect. All right, so we need the horsemen to just focus down that Muty Beast, and we'll try and rampage it if we can. Trolls, intercept it if possible. Summoners of Rage, I think we need you guys over here now, although we are in a little bit of danger of losing our home objective. I have some Hellstriders. I suppose they could respond. They could respond pretty quickly here. All right, so let's get our Sigvald and go after his Aecold. See if we can go ahead and drop a little Pavane action on that thing to rampage it. Summoners of Rage are nearby, and we do have good Javelin focus fire on the Beast. Unfortunately, he's still holding on to the objective. I think he's kind of scrapping the game back a little bit. It's hard to tell, to be completely honest. I do have those warriors which are doing work, but if we can somehow take down this beast here, I think I'm not sure if he actually regrowth the dodge me or not, but it was, if he did, it was a good play. All right, let's go ahead and whip these guys. And what do we want to call in? We do have a couple hound units on the back, so let's get them like just going in here. Thankfully, the Tzeentch army ability does do friendly fire damage, so that's pretty money for us. And how are the javelins looking? All right, summoners, get over here. Go, go, go. Do we have any more magic? Not quite. And we do get that push. All right, so the home point, we need some Chaos Warriors to come back out. We need to make sure we don't lose that. Let's get a couple of you guys moving back in there. And yeah, now we just got to pray to the Dark Gods that our characters connect better than his. Muty Beast is still hanging in there. Let's see if we can crump that thing. A lot of Javelin focus fire. It's a lot. Still not enough to quite get it down, though. It's beat up here, though. It's beat up. Okay, the Hounds collapse this position. These are Zangors, and these are Chaos Warriors with Halberds. So let's go over towards his home point and see if we could do like a ninja cap. I think that's going to be prudent. Summoners of Rage, keep going. Trolls, get on these guys. A couple of horsemen need to keep circling and finding opportunities. Do we have another Chaos Warrior here? We're gonna need some solid cap weight here in a minute. All right. So they're maneuvering. We got the Summoners of Rage in there, but unfortunately there are a lot of blues putting hurt down. So let's just charge into them in combat. Hopefully Summoners of Rage get the job done. We'll get the Hounds to move into its back. Another regrowth on that thing. Oof. That's painful. How's our Sigvald Goon Squad doing? They're just doing pretty good. I think our Sigvald is beating up his Aecold. So we'll nibble on him here. We'll do this. We do get the Horsemen diving, and then you guys can pull back. And yeah, Summoners of Rage disappointed us again. They got smashed. I think that loses us the game. That loses us the game most likely. The fact that we can't kill that Muty Beast is really... we failed to kill it. It's definitely killable, but we failed to kill it. All right, where are we at? Come on, get Aecold. Get him, boys. Got the horsemen all around. I guess just more halberd spam. Yeah, I mean, we don't have too many choices. Our Aecold actually ended up dying. It's only fitting that the Tzeentch Aecold wins it, but I think he just broke the game open. He's got screamers all over the place, chasing off down our big monsters. Yeah, we needed to have better horseman play. Our horseman play was a little bit lackluster, and he took advantage of that. We almost killed the Muty Beast a couple times. It's close to healing cap. So I'm up value, but he's got healing. So realistically, I think I'm just toast. But we'll play a tiny bit longer to see if we can work anything out. But I really just think we're done. All right, let's get this Hell Scourge. Probably should have brought them out earlier. All right, let's go here. Get the Chaos Warrior moving up here. We got Horsemen who are back. Let's start throwing at these blues. You guys can go there. You come up and under here. He's got his big chicken chasing things down. His Aecold is healing. Yeah, the Dragon Ogres probably lost us the game to a large extent because they were 2,000 gold for the Summoners and they just sucked. I was hoping they would find a place, but they were just really janky. It was not meant to be. So those guys are going to be dragged down. Do we have any more throwing axes? I thought that was a good game though. It was close. Just needed some slightly better engagements. Okay, blue fire. It's fine. We're javelining away here. Let's pop you and get you guys moving in. Chaos Warriors move up to that point. We'll get our Slanesh caster to move in, and we can throw some throwing weapons here. Back point, let's maneuver. Any horseman play? Yeah, we got a little bit of horseman action. Screamer's diving well. Yeah, it was a good attempt. Good attempt for Warriors of Chaos tonight. It was a good attempt. We got far. Not quite the distance, but we got far enough. Okay, Marauders trying. Chaos Warriors. The Mutilith Beast probably is like 3,000 value, 4,000. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair, because it was hitting a lot of good targets, like pretty much everything. I thought the wide push was nice too. The super wide kind of like triple objective pressure against like the more elite Tzeentch build. Maybe I needed to go with like a Festus blob. I was so worried about Festus being sniped, but I do think at the end of the day, having the healing would have been better than Sigvald. Yeah, with like Rancid Visitations to try and snipe things, maybe. I think the biggest thing too for him, he had 2 really nice plays. So what he did, in case you missed it, is I attempted to rampage his beast, but he would heal the beast out of the rampage range. So then it didn't get rampaged, and I wasted like 11 wins of magic. So those were pretty clutch plays. I don't know if that was intentional, but it was really good. GG, well played. Great game, Hadrius. Great game. You got to win the finals for me, man. You got to win the finals for me. You have to do Archaon proud. Okay, so where are we at? Let's do this. And Hadrius can report the score. So finalize here. Yes, please. And we're all set. All right, all right. By the way, we're going to go back sometime in the next few days and do we're doing Age of Empires tomorrow, but after that, we're going to do a classic single bracket tournament. So it's like a elimination bracket, best of 3s. So we'll have one of those soon. It'll be earlier in the days. So for any of you Europeans who are suffering through these late night streams, I got you covered. We'll do it earlier. Hadrius reports. Report, please. Yeah, man. Okay, cool. We got it, man. Yeah, Summoners of Rage were bad. I think they lost me a ton of momentum because 2,000 gold. I mean, they did get 700 value. What I like about them in theory is that they are magic damage, which is anti-large. So against Tzeentch, that's relevant because of Screamers and their various big demons and things like that. No, I'm banning Ogres from all my events, dude. They're just stupid. They're overpowered. They're bugged. It's just like the whole faction's bugged. It's not like there's one little thing that's bugged. It's like they're, yeah. Let me see if I can like display that to you guys. Okay, we're gonna check this out here. Alrighty, let me go in. I think we're waiting for the other game to finish. So Hadrius will report the score. Let's see what he's got. All right, all right. Oh, Platypus actually lost. Okay, Sleepy Lion versus Hadrius in the grand finals. Platy joining me in the pits. I'll take it. Welcome, welcome. You're in good company. Turin finals. I'll show you guys. Remind me after this game. All right, to show you guys what I'm talking about with Ogres, yeah? He did. We got the game code and then Sleepy Lion with the W. Nice, well played. I wonder what the matchup was on the other side. It was Bertonia versus whatever Sleepy Lion's playing. Whatever that was. All right, so we got the lobby set up. Domination mode, and the grand finals are going to be on... It's Fast and Furious, baby. Fast and Furious. Tzeentch has not actually won a single faction tournament since they've come out. Kislev has won, I believe, 1 or 2. Tzeentch has yet to win one, so this is pretty exciting. Was Grand Cathay versus Bertonia? Oh, okay, that's a cool one. Grand Cathay seems pretty good there now with the Crowmen, right? They can shut down peasant archers and stuff, and I don't know. I would still say Bertonian favored probably, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't play either of those factions, so I'm a little bit out of the loop there. So next time, I think we're going to play Chorfs. I've been scheming some Chorf builds offline that I think have been performing reasonably well. So we'll be doing that. We got really close to the finals, but you know, Hadrius is one of the best players in the world, and we had a really close game with him. You know, it was a tough one. It wasn't easy, that's for sure. I'm thinking I have some Chorf builds though that I've really been enjoying a lot, which I think could be reasonably feasible. Yeah. I don't know, though. There's some matchups I feel Chorfs would be very hard to win. Be very tough to win indeed. All right, where are we at? I'll show you all the Ogre stuff after this. It's something that Modder pointed out to me, so. It's pretty nasty, though. It was the reason, the Ogres, I ended up banning them in my season finals, which is this Saturday, actually, by the way, guys. I haven't really announced it yet, but this Saturday at like probably like 1 p.m., there's going to be our grand finals for the previous season. So we have a top 16 in the world from last season duking it out. We're going to be covering just the top 4 just so the stream doesn't go for like 12 hours because Dom games are long. But not really bugs. Oh, dude, yeah, they are. I'll show you after this. I will show you. Just remind me to. So not only are ogre units like undercosted and overperforming, but they have some glaring issues on the back end. Yeah, they have some glaring issues. Yes, yes. So Tzeentch versus Grand Cathay. Oh, this is cool. We get like a DLC showdown. The premium DLC content right here, baby. Let's go. You guys are getting that sweet premium action. Oh my god, you gotta love the corporate language, dude. You gotta love the corporate language. So Tzeentch is at the ready. Grand Cathay's gonna be cackling here as well. I don't know who's favored here. Probably, oh, Eacold's really good though. Zangors are super good against Grand Cathay as well. So this is a curious one. Yeah, no, this is and it's just gonna be like no messing around. Just knock down, drag out, just get in there and duke it out, man. Hell yeah, dude. You guys can you feel the premium content here? This is no mere DLC. This is premium DLC. Yuanbo, yes, will do very well against Eacold. That's true, but it's hard to keep up with him. Absolutely. You're getting that sweaty, hot, steaming premium tournament action here tonight. To be fair, no, the DLC it's for multiplayer it's pretty fun, but it is not worth $25. Like $25, dude, even for multiplayer. Like I have a lower standard for multiplayer because as long as the units are fun, but the fact that like one of the mainstay legendary lords is basically not even playable in multiplayer unless he's an absolute meme is really disappointing in the Changeling. The balancing is pretty poor too on the Akshina ambushers. They just power creep out Streltsy and many other range units. But these are things that I'm going to be working on for patch whenever Thrones of Decay comes out. Is I told CA that I was going to send them a huge balance document that I'm working on with a lot of top players. I'm going to be working on, and we're going to get some good changes in place. They sounded pretty receptive to it, so I'm hoping we can get there because it's close. It's close. Yeah, it's close, man. Tzeentch versus Grand Cathay, though. What's it going to be? Yeah, I feel like the name. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like of the two nicknames for the Chaos Dwarfs, we got to do a poll here. Name. Tournament Negresus. I know we did see that. Which one do you guys like better? Because me, I mean, I don't want to put my own bias into the poll, but I kind of like Chowie more. I don't know why it's funny. I just find that one, like Chorfs are great too, but I don't know. I feel like Chowie is fun. Oh my god, it's a back and forth race. Oh man, Chorfs is blowing it out of the water. Holy shit, dude. Man. Yeah, no, I thought it would be closer. I like the Chowie one, but I don't know why it's just so stupid. Chorfs is good too, though. Yeah, it's fun. All right, looks like the players are, Sleepy Lion's looking at Tzeentch real quick. I think he's looking at a particular unit. Hopefully this game doesn't lag. Yeah, Chorfs is classic. It's hard to beat that many years of history. They've been getting called at Chorfs for a long time. Yeah, okay, that's fair. I don't know who I was competing against here. The Chowies are. Yeah. That's a lot of fun. All right, I think we've settled it. I think it's good. Chorfs is, going to be the more popular one. How would I beat either of these factions with Chorfs? I honestly don't know. I feel like Grand Cathay will crush Chorfs. Like using their crowmen to kill all of your range and like dive your cannons and stuff. I don't know. Maybe like a very wide Chorf build. Yeah, you probably have to bring combat character of some sort. Yeah, Chorf sounds more emotive and grumpy. Fair play. How's life treating you guys, by the way? What games are y'all playing? You guys been going ham on Baldur's Gate? Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a Baldur's Gate session with a couple pals, perhaps. We'll have to see. I want to make a Paladin Warlock mix in Baldur's Gate. That seems like it'd be fun. Go with the Pact of the Blade, and then you can dump all your strength and just have like a pure charisma tank. It'd be kind of cool. I really hope the Empire doesn't become S tier. I really don't. I just hope they become a good like upper tier faction. Yeah, I really hope that's the case. Playing RuneScape. Holy shit, dude. You're taking it back to the days of my youth, man. Baldur's Gate, okay. We got some No Man's playing some. I heard No Man's Sky actually got some nice improvements after its pretty rough launch. Starfield, haven't played that one. Yeah, I have not played that. Oh, Warcraft 3, hell yeah, dude. Professor Opponent / Turin game. You know, that we probably won't continue that one. You know, I don't like streaming Baldur's Gate as much. I'd rather just kind of chill and play it casually. I'd rather stream like tournaments or, you know, more fast-paced action because I feel like that's what people here enjoy is the high-octane frame rates of Total War. Okay, Grand Cathay is ready against Zinch. I'm really curious to see what Hadri's is going to cook up. It says a relatively decent map for Grand Cathay. You know, they can really hunker down on 2 points, but if anybody can do it, you know, Hadri's pretty scary. Against Warriors of Chaos, I would have felt pretty confident against Sleepy Lion, I would say. Not Sleepy Lion as a player, but as Grand Cathay. I would have felt like good against Grand Cathay with Warriors of Chaos. Like Aecold and that like Goon Squad is really difficult to remove for Cathay. Although Yuan Bo might be able to do it now. I'm not sure. You know, if the Dune RTS is finally leaving early access. No, I didn't. I'll probably go back and try that. Go back and try it sometime. Jacob playing some Warhammer 3 multiplayer. Oh, who cares? Come join our Discord. Come play with us. It's where it's at. We got a lot of good people. Yeah, we got to do it. Got to do it indeed. A Dark Urge Palpatine meme stream? Yeah, that'd be interesting. Space Marine 2 does look fun. I'm not so much a fan of like just pure like kind of hack and slash kind of games, but yeah, could be neat. Could be neat. I think going back to the Dune RTS game for like a stream would be fun, and some Age of Wonders is on the table. Yeah, we'll do it. Yeah, join us tomorrow, Sly, for some Age of Empires. Let me see what game you guys would like to see next. Next game. So we got Age of Wonders 4. We got, and then let's see. So what other games do we want to cover? Age of Wonders 4. They still haven't added coaching tools in Blood Bowl 3, which is an absolute joke. Like, absolute joke. I like almost don't... I feel like I'm just not going to play that game out of principle of how terribly it's been launched. Like, how insulting it is. It's just like... It's so... That is, like, next level. Age of Wonders 4 or Dune RTS. You can slap that in there to see. Yeah, the RTS space is definitely a little bit more limited. It is. Hyenas tournament next? Oh my god, that'd be really funny. You guys want us to grab the you want us to grab the top Total War players in the world and make them fight it out in Hyenas for the... Is that game even out yet? Isn't it in early access? Yeah, Blood Bowl 3 is a tragedy. It is, because Blood Bowl 2 was actually really fun towards the end. I enjoyed it a lot. I really did. Can I choose none? Yeah, you can just not vote. All right, so just gauging interest there. Looks like Dune is definitely what you guys prefer. And that means we can nuke Professor Pone again. We can find a way to... Warcraft 3 will get covered regardless. I love Warcraft 3. I think Warcraft 3 is one of the best games ever made. All right. Oh, Village the Curseling up in here, dude. Oh, I love it. Oh, sign me up. Doom Knight ROR is really good too. Their bombardments, they crush Crowmen. I think Hadri is really good at doing builds. Like, his build is very thought out, and yeah. Hyenas. Do some hyenas. Oh god, man, it's like you have like the premier like a studio that has complete monopoly on like a type of game, right? Like the Total War game, and then you're just like, hey, let's just do like a really haggard, like lame, like whatever the hell Hyenas is, even, you know, like a trend from like 8 years ago. Oh my god, they've got to have some scheme for making money off that game. There's got to be some like market somewhere in the world that just is frothing at the mouth for Hyenas, you know. And like, they made a good non-Total War game before. Alien Isolation is like straight up an amazing S-tier game, like amazing S-tier game, you know. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills here. So on the other side, we got Zangors. It's going to be a couple Zangors for Hadris, which of course are shielded and fast, and they can absorb the Wrath of Cathay relatively well and out-trade Jade Warriors. We got Aecold Hellbrass. He's pretty much an auto-take in domination. He's an extremely good fighter, and he knows the Force, which is not to love. You know what's not to love here? We got Village the Curseling. Village the Curseling is going to be bringing the Twisted Twin, as well as a Vessel of Chaos, which allows him to regenerate shields of nearby units when he casts spells. And he's just going to be dropping fat Infernal Gateways on top of like archers and missiles and different things like that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it with the Doom Knights up in the high ground, looking to compromise the backfield. Now, I like the build from Sleepy Lion. It's a little bit wild. We got Yuan Bo, the Jade Dragon, a bunch of Jade Warriors, the Drum of Doom, actually, the Zhanggu War Drum, which has the shittiest animations ever. It's like, look how rigid they are. It's in like, just look at that model. It's like T-posing and just like holding on. Like, imagine if they would at least sway a little bit, right? Like, you look at that animation, and then you look over at like Doom Knights. These guys are like surfing and like kind of swaying as they move a little bit. Their capes are moving. And then you just go over to this thing, right? You just... Oh wait, she pulled it. You see that? She pulled the string. Oh, she does have some animations. All right. Oh man, she heard me talking shit and was just like, hey, I'm going to show you what I can do right now. Yuan Bo, though, what spells does we got? We got the Net, Talons of the Night, as well as a Jade Shield. Backfield, we do see Alchemist being called in. Oh! Looks like this is going to be a spell intensity build of sorts. We got double Alchemist coming in, each of which provides Master of the Elemental Winds. And one of them actually has Final Transmutation. Okay, this is a very kooky build. So the Cathay build actually has a lot of spell intensity. We currently have power recharge, spell intensity, a lot of crazy stuff going. Hadri's going for a freebie here because Grand Cathay is doing nothing to defend its wardrobe. There's no guns nearby. A couple of halberds are hustling over in that direction, but that's going to be a lot of free damage here, guys. As the Wujing War Compass is going to be moving up, looking to send a message to the forces of Grand Cathay, as Hadri's organizes these Tzeentchian forces up on the point here. And the old Zhanggu War Drum is able to survive the wrath of the Knights of Immolation. Now, I feel as if Hadri's is going to be parking back here with the Knights of Immolation, looking for some prey, looking for missile pieces to pop out and just try and shut them down. I feel like the blob fight will favor Tzeentch because they do have Severed Claw here and also a Village and, you know, the not Yuan Bo, but Aecold Hellbrass. Yeah, Yuan Bo is pretty badass. I mean, he's a good fighter, but against Village and Aecold, I mean, that's a really, really tall order, and we'll see. Maybe he's going to go Dragon for him. Talons of the Night going down, maybe? We'll have to see. Nope, Final Transmutation. Okay, that's actually not bad. So we get a Spell Intensity Final Transmutation. That's doing a ton of damage. Okay, because that is a hard blob punishing. That's actually really, really cool. Now, Doom Knight's coming in, War Drum providing nice buffs here. Final Transmutation still going, and oh my god, look at this Spell Intensity build. So he was able to get a Final Transmutation with mass spell intensity, probably doing just so much more damage, and nailed Village down to half health, Aecold down as well, and it looks like a big combat of Cassandora coming down from the Wujing War Compass, which does bring the Chromatic Abominations down to a relatively low amount of health. In the meantime, a Vortex going down from Hadri is going to be tagging those Celestial Dragon Guard, and the Doom Knights opt to land, but they don't want to stay for too long against the Celestial Dragon Guard and those other forces. On the side, we do get Jade Warrior Halberds. They're going to be contesting... Oh, they kept the point neutral. That's really big. So the Jade Warrior Halberds arrived against the Zangors before they could cap it, keeping it neutral. So now it's just 1-1 on the score. And I would imagine that Grand Cathay is just going to be saving up for the Final Transmutation punishes, because each of these spell intensity things, the Master of the Elemental Winds, will... I believe it's 10% per. So that spell is going to be doing a lot more damage, especially with the Wujing War Compasses, which I believe also have that. And we do have... I think this is recharge as well. No, that's intensity too, man. All right, let's see what kind of damage we're going to be getting here, guys. Obviously, Grand Cathay is saving up. We do get the Crowmen ROR coming out. Nope, basic Crowmen. The Righteous Lances away Jin, a very good counter against the Doom Knights, but very weak against the Screamers. But the problem with Screamers is Grand Cathay can just shut them down super hard using Crowmen, so you got to watch out for that. And it looks like the Righteous Lances are going to be landing back here to shut down the Flamers of Tzeentch, as well as the Blues. But Hadri's with very apt responses. He gets his Screamers out. Another Wujing Bombardment, nailing those Blue Horrors, and they're going to start disintegrating. -2 leadership. They are going to start losing HP at a very, very rapid pace. Meanwhile, up in the sky, Crowmen will just straight up dominate against these Screamers of Tzeentch, depending on the support that they have nearby. And down on the objective here, we see the far side being held just barely, which is hilarious. So a bit of a standoff. Both players just knock down, drag out. But Sleepy Lion is massively ahead on value. And Tzeentch is not able to stand up to the width, not the width, but the spell intensity. It seems like they're just getting melted in this middle engagement by that magic damage from Grand Cathay, which is... I love the innovation here. I think this is really cool. Let's see if we can actually see the spell intensity on that right now. So currently as it stands, 175% intensity, dude. That's nuts. So that's going to be doing, I believe, what is it? Yeah, I think it's like another 75% damage or something. Maybe a little bit more, whatever. I'm not sure how that quite works if it starts from 0, but we'll check after the game. So Empress's Crowmen arrive, and we do see the Knights of Immolation trying to peel. In the meanwhile, Righteous Lance's Evasion of Sleepy Lion are really disrupting the Flamers of Tzeentch, so those bad boys having a pretty bad time. It seems like Grand Cathay was very aware that Hadrius was going to come in with a blob and try and punish him, because historically one of the big weaknesses of Grand Cathay has been killing foot-based troopers. They've really struggled to kill like foot characters and all that stuff like that. So having like this would have worked against me too. I was totally going to go Festus with 2 heroes. And, you know, Yuan Bo and that AoE damage, that seems really nasty. Now, Hadrius still has some play on the objectives. Certainly not 100% out of this game, but it's looking pretty bleak. Because Yuan Bo is going to go Dragon Form and probably be able to karate chop Eocold Hellbrass here. He gets in and does some anime moves right there and is able to stagger Eocold and get that going here. So Eocold's going to be fleeing the scene now. High ground objective controlled by some Zangors. But the middle very much in the clutches here of Grand Cathay. Overcharge objective 1, we do see some halberds chilling out, so the halberds are there, but they're going to lose the objective right now, which Grand Cathay has plenty of time to work with for sure. And oh, the execute's going to go down. Oh, and he gets executed. Yuan Bo, the Dragon Emperor's executioner, taking out Eocold Hellbrass. Oh, that's some heavy metal shit right there. And the thing is, he hasn't even gone Dragon Form yet, right? He hasn't even gone Super Saiyan. So Wujing War Compass is still moving around. The drum just cackling in the middle, beating that drum like, you know, it's nobody's business here. And we do see the Forsaken moving on to the point. Jade Warriors on their way up, as well as more Jade Warrior Halberds. And yeah, Village is going to try, but I would imagine Yuan Bo will just hunt him down. We see Wujing War Compasses and drums moving over, while in the middle, the Zhanggu War Drum and the tattered Cathay Troopers is going to be anchoring on that point. But Cathay might want to do a little bit of housekeeping, start unsummoning some units to make sure they don't run out of things. That can be a way that you can throw games every now and then, but overall we'll keep tabs and see what they end up doing. A couple of Crowmen diving after the Marauder Horsemen. Meanwhile, Crowmen here going to be hunting down these Zangors and maybe looking to rear charge them. Crowmen don't do magic damage, so it's not like they'll be exceptional against Zangors. But Yuan Bo he's got his eye on Village the Curseling here. He's looking for that prey. Couple Severed Claw moving back to the middle point. Iron Hail Gunners on their way out. Not a bad addition here. And another brutal final transmutation is going to be going down. Let's look at the value we've seen so far. So currently 2,000 value on this, and it's just going to be skyrocketing as that, man, I love it. I mean, it's cool and it's fair too, because you have to invest a lot in those like alchemists and the Wujing War Compasses, which aren't always the most effective. But man, when seeing that come off, and look at that, Village just gets absolutely Shadow Realms. The Sleepy Lion, the Dreadlord of Cathay, dude. The Master of the Elemental Winds. That's his new nickname after today. Just really punishing here. And Hadrius is basically dead in the water. That's going to be GG, well played. And Sleepy Lion with a very innovative, weird build, which, look, if Hadrius had gone super wide and had a Flying Chicken Lord, he would have absolutely crushed that Cathay build. But since he played kind of a blobbier, like single entity foot character playstyle, it kind of punished him really bad. That was brutal. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, the intensity, the bombards coming out from the Wujings was pretty cool. And I would imagine after this being on stream, we're going to see more people trying this build, because he probably did the same thing to beat Platypus's Bretonia. I would wager Platypus probably came in with like, you know, a bit of a, you know, maybe a character core, and he got punished the same way. I feel like that's probably what he did. So GG, well played. Awesome games by Hadrius too. You know, you're still my boy, Hadrius. It was a good game, man. But, you know, I would have walked into this exact same trap, because this has always been Cathay's weakness, his foot characters. But now it seems like they have an answer. But again, it requires a big investment. All right, guys, GG, well played. Congrats to Sleepy Lion. Going to be winning the tournament for today. Going to be claiming a pretty respectable spot on the top 16 of the world. And that, my friends, is going to be it for tonight. If you enjoyed the stream, do drop a like on the way out. It helps a lot. You know, all that sort of good stuff keeps the old community going. And thanks to the couple of you guys who donated tonight. It really means the world. And hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, Tzeentch definitely got the Magic Wrath. GG, well played. Age of Empires tomorrow. If you guys are looking for more streams, we're going to have an Age of Empires stream tomorrow at some point. If the weather is good, I might actually do it even earlier in the day. Well played, Hadrius. You played great, man. Fun series. Well played to Sleepy Lion. Hold your head up high. That was great. Oh, you guys want to see the ogre stuff? Okay, let me show you. Alrighty, so we'll do this, and let's do that. No, why is it pulling me into that lobby? Okay, so this is going to be a little bit harder to test without another player, but let's do this, and we can get an ogre bull unit. Let's do Crossroads. It's a good testing map. Okay, so we got the Empire Cannon, we have Ogre Kingdoms, and where are we at? That was such a cool event there. That was really fun. All right, so let's get some Ogre Bull dual weapons and a Tyrant, and hopefully this should also illustrate it. We can get you, and then an Empire Knight will also probably illustrate the test, although we can get the Reichsguard Knights. Get Iron Guts. Okay. Here we go. All right, all right. Saying, well played to Sleepy Lion. Great game to you. I'm glad I didn't have to face that Wrath of Cathay, and it's certainly going to make me think twice about bringing a blob against Cathay again. It's scary, man. Yeah. It's scary. Yeah, it's not the first time we've seen Cathay intensity builds. It's not like it's a new thing. I mean, we were seeing that a while back, Hadries. Like in the early Cathay days, we saw a couple Cathay players try, but it works really well, you know, with the prevalence of like Aecold and all that stuff. So yeah, it's something. So hopefully I can illustrate the issues. I might not be able to recreate them with an AI like running around, but this is like just like the, you know, the tip of the iceberg. Not only are ogre units like overpowered and do too much damage, but yeah, because they cause fall damage when they hit infantry units. They launch them and they take fall damage. So they're doing bonus damage, which they shouldn't be doing. That's one bug with ogres. And the other one is this. So we have a cannon, right? So we're going to shoot these ogre bulls with dual weapons. Now, normally when anything like this, a monstrous infantry unit, gets hit by a cannon, it's going to get knocked over. Like a Kroxigor will get knocked over, a Chaos Spawn will get knocked over, whatever, right? So let's see if the cannon's going to shoot. Come on. Come on, Steel Faith and Gunpowder, let's go. Rip those shots. It's like, no, I don't want to shoot today. Is it not firing? Yeah, so the thing is, ogre units are immune to being knocked over. The only way you can knock an ogre unit down is if you hit them with a cannon, if you kill the model. So ogre units cannot be knocked over, okay? They're also immune to being staggered. So no matter what you do to them, they're going to keep coming at you. So I'm trying to like get it to just try and do a knockdown, but it just, the cannon obviously is going to do some good damage and kill these guys, right? So you can see the cannonball hit them there. It hit an ogre unit and it goes right through them. And also, yeah, it has to kill them or else they don't get staggered. They're immune to it. So here we'll do a cavalry charge. And normally a heavy shot cav unit would have some good impact and would be able to stagger the ogre units, right? But in this case, you see there's no staggering whatsoever. All the ogre units move through. And they basically, I mean, obviously my cav will do well because these are just like crappy ogre bulls. Well, not crappy, but they're, you know, Zentler's Reichsguard are pretty elite. But they're immune to staggering effects. So ogres cannot be staggered. They can't be knocked down. It's really big because that's a loss of DPS. Ever since 3.0, they cannot be knocked down. It's extremely broken. I mean, obviously this is a very niche test, but I just wanted to kind of show you the basics. But it's disgusting. In Dom, you can drag ogre bull and they will never get staggered. Like normally when a unit's fighting, it gets hit and it like steps back and there's a couple seconds where it's not attacking. But the ogres attack nonstop permanently. They can't be stunned. They can't be staggered. They can't be knocked down. They don't even, like if you watch a battle, you'll never see an ogre standing up ever or being staggered. Their DPS is always consistent. But anyways, that's basically the issue. And on top of that, they cause fall damage. So when they hit infantry units, they're doing just way more bonus damage. Yeah. Gorbul's crying right now. Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's why I'm going to be banning ogres because it's stupid and it's unfair. Because that's a bounce variable in this game. Like when an ogre bull attacks a state trooper or like a halberd unit, let's say Chaos Warrior halberd, Chaos Warriors are going to go flying. If they get hit, they're going to step backwards and have an animation where they're like staggered. But so they're losing DPS. It's part of the bouncing variable of this game. But ogres don't have that. They're immune to all of that. And they just do bonus damage and they also get the fall damage thing. So that's why I'm going to ban them. Anyways, GG, well played. Take care of yourselves. That is it for today. And their units are overcosted in OP anyways. So, or undercosted, excuse me. All right, guys, that's it. Well played to Sleepy Lion, the champion of Grand Cathay. That's going to be it. We'll be back tomorrow with some more fun action. And again, I really appreciate all you guys. Take care of yourselves.